Hello and welcome back to more Borderlands D&D. Last time we left our group off in a little bit of a precarious situation. But before all of that, the group decided to sit down and have a card game with the captain of a ship, Captain Lyra. While deciding who would be playing cards with her for information, Smeet stepped forward and took his chance. After a bit of a back and forth, some pointed questions, a little bit of information gathering, you found out that Dakin was in fact in the middle of negotiating for a trip, but she would not take another bribe to just send him take a more expensive one and just tell him no, set up a bad precedence for it all. She asked her some questions about Synth-Talons back and forth, trying to see what she could get out of you guys. Overall, it was a decent little bit of back and forth trade of information, which unfortunately ended up with Schmeat making the widest of passes that I was not expecting. Trying to make a pass at her, unfortunately he did so in a fairly poor manner, and she ended up walking off. You guys sat down and decided to watch some of the fights, see what was going on, and see how the Thresher fights went. Midway through the first match, Schmeat was booted from behind by the earlier aforementioned captain, through the window and down into the fighting ring. Upon landing on the ring that was lowering down farther and farther towards the pit at the bottom, which held a massive Thresher, bets were placed, money was gambled, you noticed a few odd individuals in the crowd. Barry also tossed one of these said odd individuals from the crowd into the pit as well. Unfortunately, he was not as lucky as Schmeat was landing well. Round ended, money was earned and collected. Schmeat decided to take a short rest at the bottom, unfortunately not gathering up his winnings yet. After a bit of respite, you had a brief interaction with a new individual who just popped in and tried to talk and give you some warnings and heads up. Made mention that they had some scary individuals threaten them into helping. Where is their thing? And after a few minutes of talking, they decided they were going to try and make their way out. And they just didn't want to draw attention to you. They also gave you the... Oh, I apologize. They also gave the heads up that somebody in a rather well-cleaned and definitely too rich for this planet was asking around about questions for Nessa. After a few minutes of the match and they made their leave trying to be inconspicuous, you all continue to watch. Some events happened down and it was... While keeping an eye on them and slightly distracted, everybody failed to notice an individual leaning out and shooting something down at the Thresher. At first it looked like he was going to interfere with shooting at the participants, but nope, like I said, aimed for the Thresher, hit them. Crystal, who was looking, caught sight of it and saw that it was labeled as an ancient, whatever was in the vial. Dumped in, and very rapidly the Thresher started to force its way mostly onto the surface before its skin and flesh started to bubble and twist as it mutated very rapidly, spikes growing out of its head and energy in it starting to crackle and warp around it. As this was happening and it started to grow and mutate, the doors opened up on the opposite side from where you all are, with only Nessa noticing, who unfortunately stepped out in a very clean suit. A very nice, clean suit, well-shaven, groomed appearance. Was her brother. Making eye contact with her before quickly starting to take off into a run, stumbling as the whole ground started to shake as the wormhole on this Thresher's head started to ramp up to full effect and gravity starts to twist the area. We are going to be picking up here as the gravity continues to ramp up, as the ring starts to bounce and shake, and the 3 skyscrapers around the ring are starting to lose pieces like panes of glass and loose on the outside towards it. People in the stands are making a break for the exit, as some of them unfortunately were too close and go over the guardrail and towards the creature. That is where we'll pick off. What do all of you wish to do in this moment?
This is a televised.
leave
thing,
now.
right?
The ring is televised.
Okay.
Or at least, if not on the EchoNet, You may be unsure. I would say that. You haven't been on the check and see if it's televised on the Echo Net. It is televised like up onto screens in the city.
So we should leave, right? Yeah. Let's go.
I believe we saw the guy who pulled out his sniper rifle to shoot at the thresher, right?
Yes, you all saw him.
He should be nearby. How far is he from
Down
us?
the way about 30, 35 feet.
Nessa's going to dunk behind Barry.
I have a railgun. I'm going to shoot him in his face.
Okay.
Not a targeted attack, but just a attack. At him.
No, I get what you're saying. It's just a fuck this guy shot.
Yeah.
All right.
I wonder
Make
if
an
he's a
attack
mindless
roll.
spook who just whoop.
Do you think he saw me, Barry?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Clarification. Yeah, I was gonna say clarification. Remember, Nessa, you were the only one who caught sight of him.
Nessa?
Wait,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
brother?
well. He's not gonna know who the heck it is then. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. It's like, that's what I
Okay,
said.
sorry.
That guy?
I just wanted to make sure. I apologize.
Where'd he get? That guy down there?
Barry, get away from the edge more.
Is this thing working?
Are you 30 feet away?
Barry,
Yeah, we can hear you.
Barry,
Hello?
see that man running at us right there?
She points and
Someone
it's across
confirm
the
whether
way.
or not this thing is working or not.
Yes, we can hear you. That's what I just
Okay,
said a
you're-
second ago.
Alright, nobody had been responding or whatever.
Yeah, she just hadn't said anything until just now. And as she says that guy running, she points across the way and you see somebody in a suit, like a very high-end suit, sprinting as fast as they can down the way and very rapidly taking looks over in your guys' direction and in front of them.
I need to get away from him.
Crystal? Crystal, get her away from her now.
As
Get up with
Crystal's,
you later.
Taking a shot, make your attack
Yeah.
roll.
yeah, Barry saying that and just bang.
Did she shoot? Did she shoot the suited man? No, she didn't.
She shot the
What?
person who shot the sniper at the thresher.
No, I said that out loud.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, she shot the other guy. Crystal,
Yes, I
just
am
go and get-
shooting.
Yeah, no, but I mean, Nesta recognizes that guy over there. So she says she needs to get away from her now. So, help her get out, yes?
Right now they're in bullet time, so let's let their attack resolve and then we'll worry about
trying
that.
to do math and think
Yeah, I was
instead of
like-
that's why I
responding.
didn't interrupt.
Well, I
Um,
just kind of thought that had already gone off. So it's like,
No, that's
I-
fair. You're saying this as it goes off. I'm just giving Pat a chance to do math.
I have 20 total.
That will definitely hit.
I don't know what type of damage, not type, but the damage die for this is.
When did you get a railgun?
I think that I stole it from someone. Sorry, I repossessed my property from someone.
You manifested your destiny. Yes.
No, but honestly, I think
It's a
some
D10, I'm
damage.
pretty sure.
Don't you just have a sniper?
So, no, Bertram has my sniper, but I gave it to him. I think we traded.
This is the laser equivalent of a sniper.
It's just D10 flat, D10 plus dex.
D10 plus dex.
I gave that
What
sniper
damage
away to
rating?
someone, so I don't know who has it right now.
What damage type?
It's either fire or cryo. I am doing cryo right now, so 13 cryo damage.
All right, as they pull their sniper back and they turn to start to move, and they just you hit them like straight in the back with it, and as the shield ripples and smashes them up against some of the glass that crumbles again.
Who did he hit?
He shot the person who darted the thresher.
Okay, so not Evans.
No.
No,
I
he has
haven't
not actually
them.
seen. Yeah, she has not seen Evans yet. So that's you three there. Bertram and Tanya, what are you doing?
Now that a person's been pointed out by Nessa,
Second point
Well-
person been shot, self pointed out as well.
Yes.
Can we go and look up pictures of her family? Like,
We
there's a thing? I looked her up. I can't remember that being a thing.
Correct, Dylan.
So, we might. Do any of us recognize him as?
Yes, now that she's pointed him out and you can see him, yes, you know exactly who it is.
Oh, it's your brother, the dangerous one.
Yep. Let's interpose between Nessa some more.
Do you think
Very
he saw
nice to
me?
meet Wallen.
Get
Yes.
Yes,
I
I-
think he saw you.
get off to the side of Barry some there.
Nessa's gonna nervously wave at her brother.
Your brother.
Crystal's- Oh, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, there's no.
What? There's no what?
Matthew, you're gone.
Gone.
Technical problems.
Technical difficulties. Yay. All these dice are only rolling low. I don't like that.
Use the duck dice.
The duck dice were rolling low.
Oh no.
They're-
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back now.
Greetings.
All right.
Okay.
Yep, I was gonna say there's no immediate response from Evans. Like the continued stoic mask that he normally has is there. You do watch like the motion catches his attention and he catches and stares, and then you watch as his eyes look at you, and then he drifts to like each one that's starting to take up spaces around you before back to in front of him.
Hey Nessa,
That's,
Hey, Nessie,
that's
get
not good.
get ready for Crystal to grab you and go somewhere. Probably just
Very-
out of there.
Nessa's gonna run and go grab onto Crystal.
As you're lowering your aiming down your railgun, you feel Nessa just like up against your back.
Tex is also now in the ball, his little
Okay.
orb.
Are you guys
Grab
getting
onto
ready?
it.
I have to ask. Are you guys taking a hostile stance, like drawing weapons and getting ready, or how you want to handle this?
Crystal just shot a man.
No.
I've already
Oh,
shot
I thought
someone.
we were. I got told we were leaving.
Really?
I was talking about the ones who are interposing between Nessa and Evans.
Barry's more planning to just gonna play meat shield until Nessa's out. And he's going out way.
It sounds combative.
Sounds
Yeah.
bad. I
As
wanted
I
to check.
unhook my grappling hook from the nearby thing I hooked it to at the end of last session.
Barry,
I'm setting up. What is Bertram doing, real quick?
Unhooking my grappling hook from the thing I hooked it to last session because it looks like we're running and the building isn't immediately toppling downward.
It is rattling pretty heavy, but not falling immediately.
Yep.
Tanya, you have to go change your good clothes.
So mechanically, my action this turn, not a turn, would be, what the fuck is the escape route? Can I see it? Other than just jumping.
Hey Barry, you ready to jump out of another building?
Yes, I am actually.
Okay.
Hey Clay, how are you gonna get out? Do you need that help?
Yeah, I don't know. This is a whole lot of fucked. Elevators, maybe.
Perception check is a critical 25.
Critical 25.
At least Schmeat's already gone.
So,
Reach in the hole.
we'll get to Schmidt in just a second. His is going to be the last one, because it very much designates what we're about to do.
I mean, Barry, maybe you could just hold on to Clay and be a cushion for him?
I mean, I might just go and tie him to my back and then just away.
Okay. As you're taking a quick look around looking for escape routes, as always, the elevators are an option there. However, you are smart. The building is rattling, and the pool of the creature is ramping up. You can visibly see that.
Yep.
So that's always a risk. So
Does it look like there might be
immediate
somewhere
escape
on
routes are
the...
outside jumping. It's risking the stairs in this building, risking the elevator in this building.
Is the construction
There's
of
something
this thing such that on the side opposite the pit, there could be a viable escape route to interpose the entire faffing building between us and the thing that's trying to make a wormhole?
How about this? High or low? Let's see, and we'll go from there.
Low.
Low. That is a 7. I'd say construction on the city is pretty continual due to the nature of the town being mandatory and all of that. A lot of it gets ripped down, torn up, busted up, and rebuilt. I'd say on the opposite side, there's a crane that's probably only about 30, 40 feet below the skywalk and maybe like a 15-foot jump out that you could probably get onto.
Just whoever's next
It
to
is,
me.
like you said, over there.
Pat him and then hook a thumb in that direction. Probably the safest way down at this point.
Probably
will
playing
say-
it.
Something to
Or
note with
Terry.
that 25 perception on a crit. Something, there are some aerial vehicles approaching a little bit that are fairly close to where the bridge would have been at the shoreline, approaching in that you can't see from here. However, the one thing you do note is it's not shaped like you would expect a buzzard to be shaped, the typical aerial vehicle bandits and such.
And also we got VTOLs.
Oh. Neat flying stuff.
With all those choices made up top, we're gonna flick down to the fun arena down below. Schmeat, while everybody else is dealing with a slightly rattling building, you're dealing with a like vroom, 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 like a whole thing on a set of cables being drawn down, the tautness catching and pulling it back up a little bit before stretching back down violently. The cage match is the ring is very much into a bit of a chaos as some people are making a break for it and some people are getting pulled over the edge. What do you wish to do?
How big did this thing just get? It was already pretty.
How
Get
big
you
is
the
this
partner.
thing?
Did it just grow in size?
It didn't necessarily grow much in size, but it was already titanic. This thing is probably about 45 feet in length easily,
Yeah.
with a multitude of tendrils coming off as the warbling of the energy continues to ramp up.
Quickly, bust out the 3.5 book for Colossal.
Who says I haven't?
You need me to send you the epic book for Colossal Plus?
Oh, absolutely. Let's go. That's not relevant right now.
And you're saying the cables are kind of looking like they're going to snap, right?
They're getting taut, but they aren't snapping yet.
How far is the cables from me?
You can get to one of the cables going to the edge pretty quickly. Like, the ring isn't that big. It was like maybe 45, 50 feet deep from side to side.
Yeah, I'm gonna climb up that little thing. Try to get the fuck out of here.
All right, fair. Making a run. As you start to make a run for it, I would love to make you make an athletics check as another like wave of this gravitational energy rushes out and pulls in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Into the meat grinder.
Not the fun way either.
Doom yourself. Let us begin.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
Okay.
You're trying to climb up this cable. It isn't acrobatics that is going to save you. It's literally sheer strength and athletic ability to pry yourself up this line.
30-20.
Gravity well pulls you in. Grab dirty 20.
Does he still have his rage bonus?
At this point, we'll say I'll give you a couple rounds of your rage bonus as you're dealing with some stuff here. However, I will say dirty 20 is enough. As you start to grab and crawl your way along this cable, like you end up upside down, like legs looped on it, arms pulling forward as you just feel them like start to stretch and strain as everything like is going down and you are doing your best to go up. You'll notice shortly behind you, following suit, was your partner from the match as she jumps on up to the line and starts to crawl up it.
She crawl good? Climb good or no?
Let's find out.
Medina, you must protect your big woman.
Yeah, she's doing better than you are, actually. She can't really get her legs up to loop it like you can, but she has some thick muscular arms as she just, like, under one hand after the other coming up towards you. Seems to be, like, giving you the nod of following your lead of, yeah, this situation is pretty fucked.
Nodding back.
You do notice, however, there is a small danger, as the helmet is ever so slightly rattling.
Wait, her helmet?
Yes.
Oh shit.
That's not supposed to
Come on.
happen unless the helmet comes off. Oh
Gravity
fuck!
You see now?
Get the duct tape.
Yeah.
What if you have a
So
god
at the
Goliath
end of
down
this
there?
round of actions, I want everybody on the building to make a dexterity saving throw.
I don't much.
Does Nessa have to make one?
Yes,
Because she did just grab one to my back.
that is she did, but she still has to make one.
16.
Okay.
I know not.
7.
Okay.
That's actually 17 on the die, but I don't know where my agility is.
Dexterity saving throw. Should be a little
dexterity. Oh, dirty 20.
We're all
Okay.
right here next to Tanya, which means we get a bonus.
Well, questionably there for Crystal and Nessa.
I haven't moved yet.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Tanya
Tanya
moved to
did.
go be up to Harry. Which questions if Bertram? I say Bertram, Clay, Terry maybe? Harry definitely.
I have a 20 total.
That's enough. What's Tanya's?
22.
Okay. Let me roll Terry and Clay. I should have done that quicker. Oh yeah, that's not great. As Terry, Clay, and Nessa all are suddenly like thrown off of their feet as the Thresher throws back its head and starts to scream as the final bits of spine seem to like finally thrust themselves fully out, and the energy well on its head seems to redouble in effort for a minute, and like a visible energy wave of energy ripples out, and the whole buildings rattle and shake and start to twist and groan ever so slightly. But that slight movement causes the entire of the sky bridges to lurch violently, throwing all three of you to the ground.
Did any of them get the +5?
They did, but I rolled a 2 and a 3 for Terry and Clay.
I see.
So, even with the +5,
We need a Thresher to roll like this.
It's all saves. That's the secret.
Alright.
No dice rolling necessary.
you guys watch as over there's a brief delay in Evan's actions as the sky bridge over on that side starts to crackle and split and thrust itself up, causing almost causing a massive crack to start opening up, and the floor starting to separate as Evans is approaching and is redoubling his speed, hoping to get there before it separates fully.
And he is coming towards us, right?
Very clearly, there is no second questioning of what he is doing. He saw Nessa, and his goal is Nessa.
Alright.
Hey, we can talk this out, but we also have a giant worm problem.
I will say, remember, he's in a different one of these walkways. He is like a couple 100 feet away still.
I thought he was closer.
Like a good 100 or so feet away. He came out you guys are on the triangle, right?
He came out on the opposite side. He's got to walk. He's got a
Correct,
ways.
opposite. Yeah, he's got a couple turns of running to get to you guys.
Alright, people. Crystal, take Nessa. I'm gonna take Clay over here. Somebody help Terry. Yeah. We good? We good?
I feel very speak up. I feel very unloved by the group in this situation.
I mean, I don't know if I can get 3 of us, me, Clay, and someone else, over there with just my hammer.
Bertram, can you grappling hook him?
Well, they're just prone, right? They're not being dragged away.
No,
No,
they got
we're-
thrown to the ground violently.
So they got
but
prone to
they got
Thrown
fight.
to the ground.
I'm in out of the building if you have to.
I'm watching. As soon as people start to
Yeah.
move.
Alright, Crystal. You go.
How's the guy,
Next round of action.
how's the guy that Crystal?
What'd you say, Matt?
I was gonna say this is starting officially the next round of actions.
Yeah.
The guy that Crystal shot is still standing. It didn't seem to go through the shot, didn't get through his shield. However, there's that brief coalescence of ice on him that seems to be causing him to shiver and freeze a little bit.
Just a mechanical advocation. It may behoove us to roll initiative.
It might be. I'm just giving you guys a chance in case everything bailed this round, because you guys like to run.
I'm about to. If Crystal would leave right now, I would as well.
So
I
this
can't
kind of
leave
is like the
until Metzler
decider.
Yes. So, Thaddeus, is Crystal leaving right now?
No, Crystal's going after that guy who shot the one thing.
Okay. If you're going to be
Okay.
sticking around, it sounds like everybody else is going to be sticking around, and we probably should roll initiative.
Very okay. So you're not doing it.
Can I
gonna
take
do
Hex back
initiative.
out?
Yeah,
Nessa, come
we are
over
starting
here. We're getting
combat,
out.
so we'll still probably okay.
Barry gets to go find out if he can go and get 3 people over there.
What are you gonna do?
We're leaving. That's what. Your brother is getting you soon, and we don't want to find out what's that about. Yes? Yeah. And your normal mode of transportation is otherwise distracted. Over here. Alright, so I guess I pick. What would it be, Matt, to go? Okay, so there's a crane, right? How far away do you say that crane thing is
Mechanically.
from here?
Everyone should roll initiative. You'll get to do your things on your turn.
I'm going
Yeah,
to.
except this, I would much rather go and be able to have that just be a save
knowledge
rather
check.
than an actual thing.
Yeah, but
Which
it
would
looks
be a
like
lot
we're
better.
going. It looks like we're going into combat with what's.
Except I'm not going into combat.
Initiative
with
controls time.
Dylan. Yeah, I was going to say, Dylan, you specifically aren't trying to fight. However, combat is being started, meaning the whole group has to abide by the
Damn it.
rules because of... we can't
Timing.
have everybody running on different timescales right now, otherwise it'll be a mess. However, to answer your question real quick before we roll initiative, you were asking about the crane. I believe it was stated on the other side of the triangle, on one of the other walls.
I was just pointing like our immediate away from the center. Is it like way the fuck over there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking like immediate away from the there. You got the good roll for you, so yeah, it's nearby. I'd say then. I'd say go down this way towards like one of the skyscrapers, and you guys can jump towards it.
Might have to break a window over there to do it, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, but the window and glasses probably aren't going to be last longer as spider webs are shattering across from the whole shift.
Yep.
So, all right, I guess it is in fact time for initiative since combat is being fully committed to.
Damn it.
Hmm.
Well, there goes easy mode.
Okay. Oh shit, I need a pen. You know, I think I've done this enough, I'd remember that I need something to write with.
Just snap the tip of your finger off.
Or don't do that.
Why would I do that?
Just use your bone as a stencil. You got liquid
Sir.
coming out.
Sir, I already broke my body enough. I don't need to add to it.
I'm just in the Borderlands mindset, okay?
All right. Everybody ready?
I got my number.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the silence. It's just kind of there. 20 to 25. Anybody?
Wait, am I rolling this too?
Yep.
Yes. Everybody's rolling
Oh,
initiative since we're all kind of.
Time.
I have 21.
Just had to bring it up. 26.
It's fucking dark in here. It's hard to see. Get E as 15.
26 is Barry. 21 is Crystal. You said. 20 to 15.
Schmeat said he had 15.
Yep, 15.
Okay. 15 to 10.
11.
I got 14.
Bertram. Tanya?
5.
Oh!
I'm not in my fighting clothes. I'm in nice clothes.
And then 5 is... Yeah, Tanya, okay.
All right.
So, where do you pick up this?
Only Nat one of the night we need, unless it's Matt. I take that back because that could be Clay or Terry.
Exactly. Alright, top of all of this is Barry. Do what?
Sorry, I was muttering to myself.
Oh, okay. Top of the rounds is Barry. As you are trying to figure out where to run and fly, like trying to figure out a flight path. That crane was mentioned to be down the ways away. I'm gonna say let's put it around 40 feet.
And we can use that to go and get out of here, right?
You could make an attempt to jump to it and climb down from there.
Yeah. Wait, how far did you say it was across to get to it?
You'd have to probably run about 40 feet down the ways and make a jump out.
I have hammer that makes me go like 30 feet away.
Okay.
And 4 charges of that.
Yeah. I was just giving you the distance.
Yeah, alright. Okay! Wait, how far? Wait. Damn it, I forgot. 20. They said 40 feet away?
Yep, about 40 feet away.
Alright. So I guess. Oh, god damn it. Those two are still prone, aren't they?
Yeah, this is kind of the start of the second round where everybody got thrown to the ground.
I didn't want to. Okay, I go and pick them up.
I have to ask, because there were 3 people thrown to the ground, who all are you picking up?
Clay and Nessa. Both of them were knocked down, right?
Yeah. I can let you pick both of them up, but fair warning, if you're running with people, you are kind of at half movement.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Oh, no, it didn't really work that well because you can't have the same. Anyway.
Alright,
Half
action to
movement.
throw the both of them over your shoulder, and you can start running down that way. If you wish.
Alright. So that's 20 feet, I guess, of movement.
Alright, that's 20 feet down. That just means next round you can probably easily get to it.
Clay, can you shoot out that window for Barry, please?
Hold on, and he just like grabs something, and as you're getting like fumbles around for a second as you're getting closer, and pulls out a pistol, a revolver, and just fires a couple shots at the window. And I'm gonna mark that off from his turn, just because he wasn't too far down the way.
Righty. That puts me halfway there, right?
Yep, puts you halfway to the bit where you can make the jump. You got a bonus action. Would you like to do anything with that?
I don't know what the fuck I have for bonus action. I don't think I have anything. But nothing that'd be useful here.
That's a possibility.
I don't think so. Is raging a bonus action?
Yeah.
Yes.
God. Oh, it is. Huh. That gives advantage on something's rolls, right?
Strength checks. Anything
Strength
based in.
In other words, a lot of stuff I'm probably about to have to go and do right now.
Do stronger
Alright.
better.
Wait, what did you say, Eric?
Do stronger things better.
Okay. Barry's gonna rage without, again, do a non-explosive rage.
Alright, as you start to like ripple with the purple energy, and instead of letting it out this time, you just keep it simmering inside as it just boom, 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 as your heart like booms a staccato against your chest as you like pick them up, throw both of them over your shoulder, and just take off sprinting.
Come with me, I will save you. Pff, oops. Oh god.
All right, next up in the initiative order is Evans as he continues his mad sprint down. I'm gonna say he's making it to there as he's making his getting his ways around. He's closing that distance. Next round, he's gonna be making it to that gap. Crystal, you are up. I'll say Schmeat, you'll be the next player up.
What was up? I know that they're going on about something over there, and they want me to
Yes.
take Nessa out of the area. But that guy has a rifle or something that can contaminate and mutate creatures, and that is alarming and something that should be taken care of. So, I'm going to run at him to go attack him. Him being weird rifleman.
All right, closing the distance to attack him.
Exactly that, yeah.
All right. Make a I would say that for this turn, easy enough to make it to him, like dashing and slipping between people, sprinting your way towards him. You can very quickly close the distance. Like I said, he was only around 40 or 45 feet away. You can make that gap very quickly.
I have 50 feet of movement, so I have plenty of space.
No, oh yeah, I know you're like way cleared, and that's what I was saying. You can easily make it.
I don't remember how much of my stuff is siren powers or not.
Most of it, honestly.
I got my buzzsaw, my shock buzzsaw fixed, so I'm going to hit him with that to try to break his shield.
All right, take a swing.
You probably have access to things like Flurry of Blows without incident.
Yeah, as long as like the only thing that make it stand out are like the elemental punches.
I have a natural 20, cool.
Fuck yo shield.
So I would guess that hits.
You guess?
I don't know, this could be a boss thing with legendary resistance that makes me have to re-roll or something.
That's not how legendary resistances work, but yes.
I know, I'm just joking. What is it? A D8 that I need to roll. That's the D8. That's a D8. That number is that. That number is that. So, before adding anything, that is a number 13 slashing.
Okay.
And 16 shock before doubling for shield. That was double because of crit.
Alright. As the shield shatters and the buzzsaw immediately starts to bite into his shoulder as you just run it down his back.
Good. I've attacked with it once. Might as well attack with another buzzsaw. Or with it again.
Yes, that's how multi-attack works.
Yep.
You can do so.
I'm sorry, I was thinking, what do I want to offhand attack with? And I can just punch
fair.
him. I can just punch him. I'm trying to think ahead and struggling. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, easily.
That's less 3, 8, 6 slashing and 2 shock.
All right, as you like take another pass through as he's stumbling forward, like smashing into the glass, and just immediately double back through and like horizontal slash across him, and he's like fuck, stumbling forward.
Bonus action, a flurry of blows and just punch him with gauntlet fist.
Okay, go for it.
It's another 18.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll your
Because
second one.
I'm rolling the second one anyway. That's 19, which also hits.
Indeed, it does.
I can just roll my 2d10s. That's a d10. Ten and 9, but I didn't damage each, so 19 total.
All right, 19 total. As you throw another quick 2 haymakers in, just like double down on the wounds you've already made, and just one 2 quick tap into them, and just manage to on that final one punch him just hard enough that the glass finishes shattering, and you just off over the edge. As of that man is dead.
Did he drop his rifle?
Went with him. Had it in his hands when you killed him.
Sorry, he dropped a white shotgun that uses 4 ammo per shot.
Don't you bring your loot luck into this.
No one's getting shit.
Anything else with your turn?
Huh.
Actually, you know what? I did that in the unfair way. We were doing other things. High or low, I should say. How about that?
Arik chose low, so I'm gonna choose high.
That is a 5.
I shook my head in disappointment.
Reality does not distort and rewind itself slightly. It does continue over the edge with them.
Come on, you should have known. It's Matt. If you're gonna guess something like that, you should do it on the even or odds.
How far up are we again?
About 200 feet from the ground level.
How does fall damage work again?
Every 20 feet is a d6.
And it's half, so it's not 10 feet, but 20 feet is d6, right?
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Cool. Just double checking.
10 d6 at this point if you fall to the ground.
I want to jump after him. Try to use his body as a little sled, or to break my fall when he falls.
Alright, you can use the remainder of your 10 feet to jump off and after him.
Yeah.
Schmied has reinforcements now. You can save his big lady.
Save Smeet and his big lady while I'm down there.
As we're scurrying up the fucking metal wire.
Have fun with that.
Okay. That's gonna say that's as the fall starts. Crystal, that's your turn as you start to fall and plummet. Alright, so initiative 20 is up next. That is where the Thresher goes as its thing. It is going to set off its regen effect now. Let's see which one. Alright, as it does this and it thrashes around, it's going to double up its thing, and basically gravity in the area is going to start sucking in, purposely this time instead of a passive thing. Effectively, everything within the area, meaning everybody here, is going to have half movement for this next round as gravity starts to weigh and pull and cause your knees to, slightly buckle.
They're already buckled.
But what a double buckle, buddy.
It's gonna set them straight.
Or you add another joint.
Oh.
And it continues to thrash around and slam in, and it's going to slam itself against the wall, and it's going to start making an attempt to pull itself up with its tentacles. Schmeet, you're up now. You're starting. Yeah, you're starting within range of its active effect. So starting at your turn, when you're near one of these things, you have to make a strength save.
That's fine, I could do that.
You do have advantage because you decided to rage.
Yeah.
That puts us at 2, 4.
Okay, thank God, because that would have been bad. Ooh. 22.
22 is a pass as you manage to cling to the cable as the things start to stretch a bit tighter and more taut, but you refuse to let go even though your fingers are probably like screaming in pain at this point from the pool. Alright, you have your turn. Nessa, you'll be the next player up.
How's that helmet looking?
It's still on there.
But it's rattly.
It is a little less than snug.
Question. In my rage, do I have to end it, or can I just, like, rage again, but sprout a different type?
You can burn another rage while raging to shift what you want. It costs a bonus action, but you can still burn another rage to shift your mutation.
That's fine. Hail.
Alright. Burning your bonus action to shift your thing, and the tail starts to, like, bones start to crack as your tail explodes growth out.
Alright, cool. That's a net 20.
For...
Just gonna still continue to like, scurry up.
Oh, okay. Yep, action to continue scurrying up.
You said we're fighting against it still, right? Pull.
Yep, absolutely.
And if I see the helmet,
You are fighting against it. Sorry. You are fighting against it. That was for the skill challenge aspect. Since combat's taking part, you successfully fought against its pool with the opening turn. You still would have your action. You could just move.
Oh. Gotcha. I thought I was still doing the other thing, trying to get away.
No, that's represented by the whole, you're being sucked in.
Oh. Well, I was just using it. If I see the helmet start pulling up, I'm back down.
Try to put the helmet back, keep the helmet down?
Yep. If I see it sort of like kind of come up, I'm just gonna push it down with the tail.
You know what? This is fighting the brute force of gravity. I'll let you make an athletics check.
Does you see Crystal and the other guy falling?
Yeah, I mean, if he looks up, he can. He can watch them falling down and curving.
Oh yeah, I'll be looking. Like, does it look like Crystal's been hit with anything, or is it just like, as you can tell, someone's been hit and they're falling?
You're like crawling up, so you're looking up above you because you're on the underside, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would have been like looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up, and you watch as the guy falls out, and then you watch Crystal dive out.
It's gonna use my damn it. What is the thing called again? You can talk to people.
Echo?
Yeah. Why?
Crystal, you hear as you dive. Why?
He turned the thing into that. I need to find out how. And why.
I'm sure you learned a lot from his corpse. Have
Am
fun
I?
in the hole.
Just continuing to crawl for Schmeat.
How much more distance do I have? That's a lot,
Probably
isn't it?
a good 80, 90 feet of wire to climb up. This happened when it was already like a good chunk of the way down towards the end of this round.
Trying turn around. Tell big lady, get out of here. I have to go save them.
All right.
Drops.
Okay. Clarification.
Even
here,
while falling,
because this is
Crystal's
two
above you by a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
This is two people who are choosing to drop here into all of this.
Pit of despair.
Are you dropping, or are you going back down the cable? I need
Wait,
more
okay.
specifics.
Okay, so it's a building. How far am I from like the building? Because I could probably drop to the building and have like something to hold on to instead of stand.
No. You are on a suspended ring above a pit.
Yeah, and like is it attached to a building?
Yeah,
Or is it
that's
just-
what you're crawling up the wire to get to.
Wait, he's on the wire? I thought he was on the ground.
No, I'm on the wire.
No, he tried to climb up the wires that connected the like the suspended ring. He's trying to crab up that towards where the winches are,
Oh,
Okay,
and
So-
therefore where they attach to the building.
I'm continue to climb until I can reach like the building. Maybe I can climb down the side of the building.
Okay. All right. Continuing forward, you can only move at half speed this round, so whatever half your movement is, you can crawl that.
So I can still crawl about 25 feet.
All right, crawl 25 feet closer, set about 80 feet away. That puts you at 55. All right, that brings it to Clay and Terry's turn. Clay's going to shoot the window a few times to bust it open for Barry.
Thanks, Clay.
And honestly, at this point, he's up off the ground. You have a route to go. He can do some of this. He's probably going to hop off, so you don't have to try and jump with two people and continue running towards it. Actually, since it's only 20 feet away, he has the distance there to try and make the jump if he wants to. As he like leans forward and says, "All right, let me down." As he swings his legs forward ahead of you and hits the ground running. And he's going to make a mad sprint for it and just... Yeah, he's just going to go for it. He's going to try and make a jump towards the crane.
Well, let's hope he doesn't fall to his death. Crossed fingers here.
That's good, as he makes a running leap and falls a little bit and slams hard into like the top half, hitting like feet on one of the like mesh platforms and like smashing up against one of the like what is it, like the frameworks, those like hashed frameworks, and bruising up his ribs pretty good, but he lands and he just lets out a but he's on the crane.
So do I not need
Harry, seeing what you guys are doing, is going to like throw himself to his feet, look back what's happening, look back where it's going. He's like, all right, I'm gonna just quickly ask, with them or with you, as he's looking at Tanya.
Tanya? Tanya?
Give him a second. He might have had it muted.
Sorry, Discord struggling to let the menu pop up to unmute.
Yeah, that's fair.
Go with him. Be there in a minute behind you, probably.
Nods and just takes off sprinting. Actually is a very, very mobile character. Can make it there this turn. Rushes past and is also throwing himself off the edge. Oh no!
He fails?
As he makes the jump, the building lurches with the new surge of energy as you guys are on, as one of the corner pieces of one of your bridges, the one the Thresher is starting to climb up. And when he takes that final step, like, you know, running step to, like, put his foot on the ground to make the leap, the building lurches, twisting the bridge hard, and he just goes straight into open air. He rolled a nat 1 as Terry tumbles from the bridge into free.
Terry, no! Oh god, he killed Terry.
Just play.
No, Terry's fine, right?
Just
Right?
cue the Titanic song as Terry falls in slow motion out the window.
Yeah. Just, down in. He's gonna fall a few, like start the fall of it, but he'll finish his fall at the start of his next. He'll finish his fall on his next turn as he starts to plummet.
Well, at least his shields are up.
He doesn't have shields.
Hi.
Because he didn't have one, and you guys didn't give him one.
Fairness, we
have
don't really
spare
know
shields
what
if
he
you-
has.
We haven't been in combat with him, so we haven't actually asked what his equipment is.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah.
We've had spare shields if he needed one.
He's not had one, so he's not thinking about it. Nobody volunteered it.
Ness
Harry
is,
does not currently have a shield.
Ness is
Man,
about to
although-
move. I'm gonna quickly pipe up, get after Barry, and give me a moment.
Alright,
Who are you
and you
talking
just hear
to?
over the
I'm telling Nessa
echo,
to follow you. And give me a minute.
You just hear over the echo as he's starting to plummet as well. That doesn't feel fair. And that brings it to Nessa. Bertram, you're the next player up.
Yep.
Harry really did.
Just give me a
Terry is
minute.
currently falling.
Not dead yet.
So Barry has a hold of me?
Barry's carrying you right now.
Okay, I thought she was still over there because he only grabbed 2 people. Never mind, he managed all 3. Good for you.
No, he didn't grab Terry. Terry popped up and ran.
Oh, okay.
Terry
He just
is
booked
very
himself.
In that case, I gotta do it differently.
So, where's Barry going?
Barry's running down the way towards a like busted hole
Way
on
out.
the sky bridge that has a a construction crane that's within jumping distance.
We're making our way out of here, Nessa.
Nessa's gonna put Tex back in his little void because she doesn't want to leave him where
Oh, you already did that.
Evan can get him. Well, no, I took him back out because I thought we were gonna fight.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't hear the take
Bonus
back up.
action, just repocket him. Easy enough.
I don't really know what to do for an action.
Slow your pursuer or help your escape.
Help action to Barry.
Also
Result
that.
of that.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could help Barry.
Well, keep in mind, Barry already has advantage on athletics.
Oh.
I don't know, does she have 8
How
or anything for a D4?
Far away is Evans.
Evans is still probably a good 200 feet away.
Okay.
He, like I said, he
Shoot him a
came up on
message
the
to go
opposite
away.
side of the sky bridge triangles.
Wait, does Max have his number? Can she just like take them? Please stop chasing us.
No, I don't have his number.
God.
You think we talk? What kind of family do you think we are?
A semi-functioning one, which I've seemed to have forgotten that you are because they sent people to kill you.
I'm antisocial.
Yeah, that's the crime.
Yeah. She's, hold on, I lost my papers with my spells on them.
Don't lose your powers. You need those.
How far can I do oil spill?
It should say next to it or on one of those little cards.
Oh, okay.
If not, give me just a second. I shall Google.
Hold on.
About 60 feet away.
60 feet. So, does somebody still have Rex? The
I
little
As far
guy?
as I know, it would still be Crystal.
How far is Crystal from Evans?
Down a
A
hole.
little bit farther away, actually.
A little bit down
Yeah.
the
Fall
building.
down a pit.
Yeah, they're a bit farther down the bridge than you, and outside of the bridge now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Also remember, they can only deliver touch-based ones.
Ow.
You could give Crystal a high five.
Pops out, high five! Gravity.
That's Crystal. Is Crystal hurt?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Is haste a touch spell?
No.
I do not have.
Also not at that level yet.
I don't know what level we are, honestly.
8.
She's going to. I don't know. Can I help Barry? Can I give guidance to Barry?
Absolutely.
What's that
I'm gonna
name?
give. Well, if you have to do a check, then you get +4, a D4.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. As you like let it surge up and like run it through his shield, and basically like the overlay you have that comes with the echo starts to like run lines and like little helpful tips of where to run and where to jump from.
Do not place
How's
foot
Barry
here.
holding Nessa?
Do not place foot here, and it highlights where Terry stepped.
Yep, exactly.
How is Barry holding Nessa? Like over shoulder or like under armpit?
That's up
Just
to him.
directly over his shoulder, just whoop.
Nessa's gonna look at Evans. I know you're probably mad at me, but it was still nice to see you.
So far away, so many things happening. Not a
You have
single
rarely
word.
seen emotional expression on Evan's face. You see the ever so slightest glint of disbelief that you think he could hear you from this far away in this chaos. As for the first time in a long time, you have actually caused the something that you probably only you are really noticing because you know him, but an emotional reaction on some level.
Nessa feels good about it because she thinks that he heard her.
All right, we'll go with that. All right, that brings it to Bertram. Tanya, the next player up.
Alright. So all variables accounted for. Clay made it over there. Bertram's doing his thing. And the place
Bertram,
where Terry
it's you.
slipped, Barry's doing his thing. It's the other B. And Terry slipped. And the place where Terry slipped is around about how far away from me?
He fell like right around the jumping point, so about 40 feet.
Okay.
And then he's down some. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say he fell about 15 feet.
Well, falling is weird and happens strangely, as per the rules. But
I'm messing with it because it's boring that way.
yeah. But Barry's got that. The other ones are on the other side. That's too far away. Terry needs assistance. Action dash because half movement speed to where he slipped. And the distance from... quickest math ever. Distance from where he is to the crane or other grappleable objects would be.
Distance from Terry. Sorry, I want to make sure I didn't say. I said like Barry on my end.
Yeah, mechanically I'm about to jump down there, grab him,
Right.
and...
Yeah, I would say because he's only about 15 feet down, it was a little ways out. You have a decent reach on the grappling hook. You could make it and try to like fall out and swing at him.
Okay, going.
All right, I'm gonna say make. I'd say probably an athletics since you're catching an entire person.
28.
28 is enough. As Terry's just looking down, looking around frantically, trying to figure out, and you guys are just watching him. Bertram manages to book pass and just jumps into free fall. And as he plummets down, one hand shooting out as a grappling line rockets out towards the crane, and one arm hooks and just snags Terry by the waist and is swinging heavy momentum towards the base of the actual piece of the crane now.
Gotcha, now brace. It's like... just...
Just full, what is it? like full kid, arms and legs just wrap around your waist
Okay.
as he just spins and latches. You said brace, he doesn't want to get shaken off in the fall.
It's
Done my part.
Bertram, his Terry's new crush.
Add to the list.
You've awakened something today. Terry was straight.
He has many things he can learn from Clay.
Oh, no. Alright, that brings us to somebody else's turn. Let's see what's happening. They're not concerned with you. Alright, that's kind of out of the way and out of sight for the moment. Tanya, you are up. Barry, you're the next player up.
Yay.
And how far away is Nessa's big brother over there?
Same as before, still around 200-ish feet away.
How far did he move the first time?
He was doing this. Well, he actually couldn't sprint this one because he had to run around stuff. So he probably moved around 120 feet.
Okay, so he's a fast boy.
Decently fast. But that's like committing everything to a dash kind of thing.
Which he'll probably do again.
It's a real possibility.
Yeah, let's go wait towards the window, but not jump out yet.
Alright, as you
Give it a
start
good
to
look.
back off towards the window.
Give it a-
It'd probably
give it-
take...
Give it a good, like, 10 feet towards away from the window and, like, kind of wave at him.
what's your movement at? Because remember, everything's half this round.
Base movement 40.
So down to 20. You were forward a little bit. You'd probably have to, like, action dash, like, to move the 40 and get pretty close to it.
I'm not doing anything else.
Okay.
And kind of take, like, a less hostile position, more, like, you know, swords are still out, but kind of, like, trying to wave him down. Like, mouth, I just want to talk.
Fair. Alright. Barry, you're up.
Alright, fuck. Okay, let's do this.
Also,
Uh,
clarification, top of the round before I forget. 200 feet away is like straight to him. He's not going to cover 200 feet. He doesn't have 200 feet to cover. He has farther since he has to run along the bridges.
He might be
okay.
within shouting distance, though. Finally.
It's just clarification of things like that's like the direct line to him. He has farther to go because he can't direct line to you.
He's got to go in a triangle motion.
Yep.
Finish the triangle.
Just
Alright,
wanted
so
to make
how
that
far
clear so
away-
nobody got me.
So how far is the jump again? I keep forgetting
It's
about
about 15 feet out and down a little bit. So from you have to get 20 feet, move 20 feet to get to the window, and then you could make the jump.
that. As in, I'd had to make the jump next turn?
No,
Or
20
if it-
feet. You could, your base movement would carry you the 20 feet to it, and then you could use your action to make the jump.
Okay. I wasn't quite sure how you were gonna go and count that extra movement. Alright. So I do that.
All right, as you finish the sprint, trying to fight the gravity pulling you down, get to the edge and make the leap. Remember, you have advantage and a D4.
Okay. Let's go the first
The
one.
ground crackles and crunches and starts
Nat
to like
20.
roll beneath your feet. Nat 20 is enough as you make a flying leap and hit the top of it and start to, I'm assuming the whole goal is to go down below and start to, I'd say you get a little bit extra distance down as you skid down the outside a little bit, like holding on to it, kind of like the ladder rung going down it.
Yeah.
And Tanya, you're the closest person here to seeing them. When Barry did the basically, like, because you know how time works here with the motion of, like, very short times, jump, move, go, right? In the time period from Evan's running when they were all there and Barry just throwing Nessa over his shoulder and jumping out of a building with her, he went from running, like, his normal, like, obviously trying to get there desperate, the mood has shifted. From I need to get there to I need to hurt someone.
So he does like the little sister. Good.
Potentially.
As Barry Rocket, as Barry
Unless he's
Rocketman.
talking about wanting to hurt me.
I mean, that does equate to you running as well.
It's okay. Barry has a magical hammer that can go 20 or 30 feet. I'll just go off the side of the building, go get another building to land on.
All right. That's Barry's turn of movement. Crystal, you'll be the next player up. Evans is going to continue, and as he's running and the building continues to twist and wrench and roll, he's going to make a thing to see if he can clear the jump. Yep, as he makes a flying jump and actually jumps off and kicks off of a person, like using them as they were trying to get up as a step to get a little bit extra height, and soars across the gap that was opening up in the bridge and continues to sprint. Crystal, top of your turn. You're plummeting towards the guy. You'll be the next player up. You're plummeting towards this guy, though, Crystal. What is your goal here as you start to fall down and start to curve? As you're no longer falling straight down.
Well, my original plan was just to land on and ride that guy's bodies down to try to soften my fall. But if I'm curving...
Because you jumped into free fall with a giant gravity well.
I did.
Mario Galaxy, Bill moment.
Alright, time to go Dante on his ass. Just plant both your feet there, spin him around like a skateboard, and just drive him into one of those spikes.
How far down have I gotten?
Top of the turn, you fell about 15 feet. Between, like, everything else. You will finish falling as your turn ends.
Okay. Comparison to where I am, where's everybody?
Okay, most
By
of the
everybody,
people
I mean
direct-
people who are in the pit, like Smeet and his Goliath's friend, whose name I don't remember.
Schmeat
know if
is
we got it.
actually more or less loosely down from you, kind of like straight, not like exactly straight, but you know what I mean, like close enough as he's on one of the cables heading towards the building. But that's the only player below you.
So with this gravity well in the middle of the field, and
Not in the middle of the field, remember, it's up against one of the buildings and starting to try and climb up it, so.
okay, so it's over there, up against the building, trying to climb the building. So glass is breaking everywhere, and people are being drawn towards it, or debris is being drawn
Absolutely.
toward it. I
Both.
ask this because I need to know: am I currently on camera?
I'd say it's hard to tell from the screens, given everything that's happening. I'll give you a perception check. How's that?
That works. Perception check.
Yep.
26.
I'm gonna roll this.
I think.
26. Right. High or low, buddy?
How dare you?
High or low, buddy? You get to see the outcome, but we're deciding the outcome.
Hi.
That is a 1.
I knew I should have come.
You are, in
You're fine,
fact,
you're
very
fine.
much
Would you
still
choose
on screen.
camera? Why would you choose
Or
high?
actually, you are now on screen. You were not before.
You not managed a high roll yet during one of these things. Why would you choose high?
Because statistically, I eventually have to roll high.
Statistically, he has rolled low too many times in a row to continue rolling low. Eventually, he has to roll high.
This is Matt. Don't mean shit. He's
Evans is
rolling
going to-
other things, other people.
Evans is going to run by and critical Tanya before jumping down after Barry.
I'm going to finish my fall at the end of this turn anyway, right?
Yes, at the end of this turn, you will finish the fall.
Wait, don't you still have that artifact thing that just makes gravity go woo?
I do, but I don't want to use it while I'm on camera. So I'm
You
just
have
going to get in the
stage fright.
position where I can grab onto that guy who's falling and his
I
gear
understand.
that is falling with them,
I
Okay.
understand.
and just
You have stage
use
fright.
them to try to brace my fall.
Okay.
Hopefully soften it a bit. And I think that is all that I can do.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm trying to think of it. You know what? I'll let you grab him as an action. Prep yourself up. Get ready for it. Effectively, what I'm gonna do is let you use his body as a shield to give yourself at least a resistance to what's about to happen. That's fair. It's not gonna negate it fully because you are flying at a gravity well with spikes in the middle of it all.
I did not think I'd be curving that much.
Well, think about it this way. It is twisting and breaking buildings passively.
I thought it was on the far side of the arena from us, is what I'm saying. Not on the close side, climbing up our building.
No, it's climbing up one of the buildings between the two. That is part of the two supports for this. Even if it wasn't, that is still a gravity well that is breaking buildings by existing.
Okay, that slightly changes my plans. A little bit. I still want to grab onto the guy and his gear.
Okay.
Can I use the gravity well artifact to just slightly change my direction in such a way that wouldn't be super noticeable, but also would not directly let me dive directly into his spikes?
I'm trying to think. I want to say yes, let's do that, but I also think it'd be a challenge with the gravity well here. Let's make it in... Basically, you have to account for the gravity pool of you falling and alter it so you don't go straight into it. Let's make this an intelligence check to see if you can gauge the pool accurately and adjust your fall with it.
That's my worst stat. I have a 15 on the die.
That happens sometimes.
I have a 15 on the die.
That's enough. You won't hit the spikes, but you will hit near it, which is not a great place to be, but you won't hit the spikes at least.
At least I'm not hitting the spikes.
Alright. As you've tried to adjust it, and you grab it and try to activate it, and adjust yourself ever so slightly as you guys watch on the crane, Shmeet, Tanya can't quite see. Well, actually, no. Tanya can probably watch and see some of this. Everybody watches as Crystal starts to curve and rocket at it, and at the last second, the only reason you guys notice this is because, well, you're watching her and know her, and she just tweaks ever so slightly and smashes through one of the glass windows into one of the buildings. As you come plummeting in and rolling through,
Hey, what's up?
9.
And did you say that we over here Crane Word had eyes on what was happening over there?
Yeah, basically everybody had eyes on it.
Okay.
Alright, you would take 45 points, you get a half that to 22 as you smash in and roll through everything.
Is that all falling damage?
Yes.
Cool, I'm using my reaction to
Taking
get
none.
rid of all of that.
0.
Okay.
Slow
Yep,
fall.
as you use it to bleed it off and skid into spot.
Isn't
You managing
Say-
to use that guy to block it, shield yourself. Basically, he eats the worst of going through the window and smashing into the ground first, and then you bleed the rest off with some rolls and skidding to a stop. However, especially this close, immediately as you stand up, you already feel the pool as you start to like skid backwards a tiny bit towards the creature,
Mhm.
towards the thresher.
But I'm inside now.
You are inside now.
Downstairs.
It is. Sure. Its turn is up. Different things go through. What is that one? You ever read your own handwriting and look at your own handwriting and be like, what was I thinking?
yes?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to read my own handwriting right now. You know what? I'll come to. I can't read that. What the fuck? Not important right now. We're just gonna shift that to basically a chance to roll its cooldown,
For more
which
suck.
it fails. Which it fails on that one. All right,
More of a sip.
that brings it to Schmeat. Nessa, you'll be the next player up.
What if we just have Thaddeus call high or low for the cooldown?
No.
Do it.
Oh, wait, I need to turn that down one.
We can alternate between Thaddeus and Medina calling high or low.
Voodoo. Well, she seems to be doing fine. I'm going to climb.
Climb. Oh my god, I found one of my old D20s.
Eat it.
Found the lowest D20!
Maybe
The
don't
curse
eat that
still
one.
in-
No, I'm not gonna eat that one. No, that would scare me.
Eat it. Eat it.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Schmeat?
I'm a climber.
Continue climbing. Since the thing isn't in the effect for the what's it called? Movement thing, you can move your full movement, which I believe means you can finish your climb up to the wall.
I'm a radio.
As you continue to hustle up the way, you shimmy up that line.
I'm gonna echo in. You need help?
Who's that towards?
Who?
One who jumped down.
I'm fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait at the edge to pull up the big lady. I don't think I ever got a name.
Nope, never had time yet. Hasn't been important either.
I've got to say, I'm gonna go refill my drinks real quick.
Okay, as they finish crawling up the way and getting to you, what is your goal? You have a little bit of movement left. What are you wanting to do? Well, I actually guess you have to wait for her turn, so that's fair.
Because I had
What, you make it all
no
the way
idea
back up top?
what all went down. I just
Oh.
know.
I'm sorry. Before you make it all the way back up top, please make a strength save.
Okay.
I don't get to do these at the top of turns very often. It is easy for me to forget.
Hmm. 24.
24 is a pass. You, in fact, continue your crawl up towards the top.
Something special about yawning during a strength save.
Kind of is. Alright, that brings it to Clay and Terry, who are both going to, like, start their way down the tower. Down the construction crane. Very quickly starting to make their way down as Terry looks at you and just... Thank you for that. I really thought I was a goner. Before he reaches out and grabs one of them and starts to, like, slide and climb down the outside of this.
Give him a nod and try to stabilize myself till it's my turn.
Fair enough. Clay also continues his run down. Currently very glad he did not bring his little monkey. Yeah, they're just climbing down. Everybody's just trying to get down the tower right now. Nessa, you're up.
You are
I'm still
aware.
with Barry.
You are
Yep.
aware that there are air vehicles incoming.
Yes,
Air vehicles incoming.
that has been clear.
Do not know if good or bad.
Assume not great.
Assumes not great. Don't think there's anything Nessa can do about air vehicles.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do about that.
Okay.
Deploys mobile SAMSec.
Hit him with the brick.
Get
Hit
him
him
with
with
the
the
brick.
Deploy the Nokia.
Alright. That brings it to... If you don't have anything else for you, I guess that brings it to Bertram.
Okay.
Tanya,
Wherever-
I do have a question.
Oh,
Alright.
go for it.
Can I do guidance to Crystal since she has
Yeah.
Dex?
We'll
Does
go
that have a
Guidance
range
to
limit?
Crystal.
Isn't she?
She has
supposed
the
to be
bot on
close?
it.
I didn't know if the bot had a range limit
Yeah.
for that.
It does. That's a fair point, it does.
Also, range
Oh,
is
we're
kind of
just
a bit
ignoring that.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point. I think it's supposed to be within 100 feet for the transfer effect.
I mean, we're in the same building, and it doesn't come before it's down. I might
There is
be
a
within
lot of
100 feet.
verticality. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I
You
said.
dropped-
Height makes that weird.
No, you dropped way down. They're still at mostly at the top of a construction tower.
Now just think to yourself, is the guidance really that big of a deal?
I mean, so what? D4?
Yeah.
That's
The
very good.
D4 could help.
Yeah.
As it tosses herself in between the buildings.
Oh, it gets within range! I'm gonna say that's a fair point. It is probably outside of its range that it can effectively take the power from the Digistruct unit.
Then I can do nothing.
You could always try to climb down yourself.
I'm not
I
doing that.
did.
Fair enough. That brings it to Bertram, and like I said, Tanya is the next player up.
Alrighty, try to quickly get the grappling hook unstuck and then look at the air vehicles with some binoculars. See if I can make out any markings.
Make a perception check.
Yup. 1 or 2.
22. Taking a look through, even in the glint of the sun as it continues to go down towards the very, very long night that is upcoming, you catch a very familiar glimpse of some very red armor and a logo.
Okay, so it
Good
looks like
old-
Lance.
That's our luck.
Good old Lance.
Okay. In that case, hopping on the Echo over to Crystal. We got Lance incoming on some air vehicles. We're making our way toward the ground. And then proceed to make way toward ground.
Gotcha. Let's have you make an athletics check. Actually, no, you have a grappling hook. You could just drop yourself. Yeah, let's go for it anyways.
18.
Pretty good, as you continue to just drop and swing and slide down the outside of this construction crane, just skidding down towards the ground at a decent clip. That brings it to them. Move that tag counter down. And Tanya, you're up. Barry, you're the next player.
Yay.
Evan's distance.
Evan's distance, he moved a lot closer. He's probably about 2 turns from getting to you.
Hey, can you hear us yet?
Hold on. No. No, we cannot. Not with that.
Can I see the people outside on the crane?
Yeah.
How's everyone looking out there?
They look like they're making their way down.
Does the crane have like an elevator or anything, or are they just climbing?
They're climbing down. Like, they're on the crane, at the top of the crane arm.
Okay.
They're climbing down the arm towards its base where they can go down from there, where it has like a ladder to get down.
All right. Can't see Crystal or Schmeat, can I?
Probably
So-
not from here now that they're getting into, like, one's in a building and one's crawling up towards and, like, at the base and almost into one. Yeah, probably can't very well from here.
Also, since I'm closer to the outside window rather than the inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably not at the moment.
Let me check something. Gotta see how. I'll pop 3. I need to check if it's 3 or 4 charges for the haste. So I can mark that properly. Okay, 3. Wait. Yeah, 3 charges. Okay, I'll pop 3 of the charges on the artifact to activate haste, crackle. Get the what is it? Just like a little lightning aura around. How's this do the thing, Matt?
Basically, it supercharges you, and it like arcs across, and is going into the weird pseudoscience of hypercharging your muscles.
Okay. So let's crackle. Let's crackle. Get over there. Like, are we still half movement speed with the
No,
gravity?
that ended.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's move 80. Let's just move 80 towards him, and then pivot on the foot like this. Okay. How about now? Can you hear me now? We have so many things to talk about and go over. Maybe. Hopefully.
Moved a lot closer.
Nessa
Yeah.
said she's happy to see you at least.
Wait, what was that last one?
Nessa said she's happy to see you at least. We're just trying to keep her safe at the moment, so yeah. Any change in visage? Okay.
Roll an insight if you want to see if any change in visage. He's a very, I've made a point of it before, like, this is a very stoic individual who will not.
Do I need to make
Sure.
perception or anything as well?
We'll just go with insight for this.
16.
There seems to be some confusion to Evans right now. It's very hard to see, and it's only like one of those like tiny like slight things that he's showing, but something about the situation doesn't feel right to him.
Okay.
You can see that from like it's like that looking around, kind of like something's off, uncomfortable what's happening.
Yeah, someone's done an ancient rifle thing. He made the worm grow bigger, and apparently there. Did Bertram relay about the lance?
The crystal.
Yeah.
All right, the comms weren't used for everyone. Yeah, someone using some ancient stuff shot the worm and made it all big. And there's there's birds outside ready to do something. I don't know, something big's going on, but just trying to keep us safe.
Probably wouldn't know they're ancient either. I just said there's a guy that shot and did things, and I'm the only one who saw him shoot.
I thought Matt said we could see the ancient thingy.
Crystal could
I
because of
could.
the binoculars.
Ah. All right?
I know that's fair. It's a whole bunch of stuff that happened, and some of it was specific, and some of it wasn't.
It's okay. At least Schmied is using the echo communicator to tell people things.
No, he's just communicating the crystal too.
No, yeah, he has exclusively talked to Crystal.
All right. Scratch what I said there.
Hey guys, we have a communicate with group button. No, just that one.
No, okay. None of this important information will be relayed until we are at a quick save point.
Gotcha.
All right, rewind the whole world jumble of Tanya with her normal fast speak being
That is
hasted.
fair.
Okay. Yeah, there's helicopters outside, and some person shot the worm, and now it's all big and angry and all stuff. And we're just trying to keep Nessa safe, but also I want to talk to you to see what's going on.
Hmm. I'm gonna give him that answer on his turn when he gets a bit closer.
Okay.
But for the moment, anything else with yours?
No. That was action to activate the thing and movement to
True.
do it. I don't need. I say if having hasted movement, I will have enough movement to
Get back.
cover. Get back. So.
I'm back.
Hi. Okay.
Yep, That's all I got.
Oh yeah, I exist, don't I?
Yep, Barry, you are up next. Crystal, you'll be the next player up.
So, do you have a clear shot to the next area I need to go to, or?
You're heading down this
Yeah.
towards the base of the elevator, to the base of the crane, where you can go from. When you hit the base of the crane, you can go from the crane to one of the building rooftops nearby, or just down it. Like, because there's a ladder at the base.
Okay, and what's further away from the devil worm? The base of the crane or the other building?
I mean, going away, the base of the crane is straight down. You have to get to the, what is it? You have to hit the cab of the crane. And once you hit the cab of the crane, I mean, going horizontal was always going to take you farther away than going vertically down.
Okay, let me phrase it. Is the base of the crane, do I think that's far enough? How far away is that from the actual worm? Like, horizontally from the worm?
At the
on basic-
moment, probably like good 90, 100, over 100, probably over 100 feet, actually, thinking about it.
Just 100 feet?
Well,
And
over.
it was affecting stuff all the way up at the top, right, though, wasn't it? Which was, how far up was that?
You guys got hit by, it's like, effectively the equivalent of, what is it, layer effects, because it set off a huge thing. You weren't in the effect of its normal pool. The big shifting, like the throwing around of the buildings, was because it was affecting the base.
Okay.
At this point, like at this distance, you are in the immediate, like, the aura that causes you to get sucked straight to it.
And did it look like the base of that is either?
No, it's farther away than you are currently.
Okay. And can I just Dark Souls slide down the fucking ladder when I get to it?
Sure.
Okay.
Make it athletics to climb down the outside of this crane arm.
I am good at that athletics. Watch me begin that one. Alright. Well, it's not a 1. Oh, plus 7. 19!
19 is pretty solid. You skid more movement down. You move. What's your movement? 40?
40.
Split your whole turn on. You can move 80 down and be pretty close to like pretty well at the cab at the base.
Yeah!
And next turn you can choose whether to go building hopping or down the ladder at the bottom of this.
And I still have Nessa over my shoulder too, so it's like...
Yeah.
We're making tracks. Running away. This Nessa actually... I wonder if Nessa's talking to anybody else and see if they know what our brother's doing. I can get some communication going there at the least. Actually, I do in fact ask that. Hey Nessa, go ask the others and see if they know what your brother's doing. And that's for her turn now. Yeah, that's a turn well spent.
All right. That brings it to Evan's turn as he continues sprinting around. You moved closer to him, so he will probably make it to probably just past where you are. And as he's getting closer, you do realize he's pulling out a weapon, but it's not like seeming to be like, he's not keeping an eye on you in the sense of you're my problem. He's
Did you
definitely
die,
keeping an
Matt?
eye on past you.
Not just me.
No?
What? I can hear
I'm
Matt.
still here.
Hello?
I don't know.
Just you, Dylan.
Shit.
You can't hear it.
Yeah.
Ah, my favorite one.
Let him come back.
Why does it keep...
Hello? I can hear you again.
Can you hear
Alright.
again? Okay.
What just happened?
Nothing yet. We waited for you to come back.
I mean, the last thing I heard was like done by the brother.
That's what we could
Okay.
hear you. You couldn't hear us.
Okay.
So he seems to be running and sprinting and is in no way like aligning himself to run at you or into you. He's running and definitely aiming to like just barrel past you as he's pulling out a revolver. And then he said, and then if that is what you think, please stay out of the way. And is going to sprint past you.
Wait, stay out of the way if we're trying to protect her?
And that is just him going past.
Any kind of nod or anything to that?
Nope. He gave you his reply. He's already moving on from you is the idea you're getting.
We're not
You
the
didn't
smartest.
stop him when he ran past.
He's like, we're not the smartest group of people. You may need to explain better to us.
All right.
Is free action comms a thing allowed?
Absolutely.
All right, message everyone. Hey Nessa, brother's on the way down. He'll be jumping shortly.
Good, good.
He made a comment of, I told him we're trying to protect you, and he said if that's what you think, we should stay out of the way. And I asked him to clarify more, and he didn't say anything and just kept running. So I don't know what that means, but he's got he's got a revolver out.
That sounds like Evans.
Didn't cause me any harm yet, so I think we're clear at the moment. Maybe.
Is he talking on open comms or just to only Nessa?
Yes.
Yeah. No. Open comm so everyone could hear.
Which means, Barry, you're probably about to get shot at.
Get him the fucking echo so he can talk to Nessa.
What?
Nessa doesn't want to talk.
Yeah.
Well,
What am I
doesn't want to
supposed
get
to do?
shot.
What am I supposed to do?
Fuck him down! I'm running.
Give him a few seconds, he'll be within talking range anyways.
Bad.
Whose turn is it?
Crystals. Then Schmied will be up after that. At the start of your turn, Crystal, I need you to make a strength save. As you shot just past this thing and into the building where it's crawling up.
Strength save. Save 16 total.
16 total is actually a failure on this one.
Hmm.
As you start to skid across the ground and are violently pulled at and towards the creature. However, there is
The
a price
body
tag
does
to being
too?
inside. You what?
The dead body that she's trying to keep a hold of.
There is a
Yeah.
price tag to staying inside, though. I'm gonna say that thing was probably pulverized from the 200-foot plummet.
And all of its gibs.
It gives her
You
what I
don't
care
immediately
about.
go outside into the spikes.
My
I'm gonna give you half damage
center
as
of
you're.
gravity is still being pulled in that direction.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
is being
could I
pulled
argue
that
that that
direction.
helps me a bit?
you're still getting pulled by an out, so this is an external force forcing your gravity different.
Now it sounds like you're just floating in the air rather than any one solid spot.
That would suck.
Just
Wouldn't say
swim.
it's just, yeah, swim. Midair, just moving your legs and arms. This is great.
I mean, his gravity's oriented one way and it's pulling the other. So if it's not equal or equaled out, or it equals out somewhere, he's just floating somewhere there.
It doesn't equal out because it shifts which way he falls, and this is actively pulling stuff in.
Oh, you have fun there.
So you get the nice benefit if you're inside the building. I'm not gonna give you the full damage because you wouldn't go outside to spikes. You're gonna get slammed into the wall though. All right.
It still kind of sounds like falling damage.
This is not falling damage for your ability.
I have to ask.
I know.
Stock 25, nuh-uh.
Yeah, what is it, like 5 times monk level or something?
5 times monk level.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Oh yeah, then yeah, you're at you're like reduced by 40.
Stock
yeah.
25, nuh-uh.
Because you get resistance to it as you get
yeah,
smashed into the wall, you take 25 points of bludgeoning damage.
25 is already including resistance.
25 is the halved amount. As you get smashed into the wall at high speed, and then you like bounce off, and instead of like dropping down any, or you're just kind of like stuck there for the moment.
Actually, no. If any of the items that work with that body are just flying off, I am trying to
they're
grab
just-
them.
What are you attempting to grab? As things are going to be flying past you and out towards the window, up past you, up into the wall. You're going to be oh god, you're going to be coated in this guy.
Lubricant. There's what they call Pandora lubricant.
Is there anything in particular you're aiming for?
I don't know what all he had on him. I don't care about his clothes. If his clothes are still in one piece.
What if it includes a belt?
If he includes a belt, most of his stuff probably would be attached to his belt, so I guess I would care about that. If he has a backpack, I will care about that as well. And
How
I
about
care
the
about that
rifle?
rifle. Yeah, I do care about the rifle. So in
Alright,
order, backpack, rifle, and then belt if he has anything attached to it.
Fair.
Assuming there's nothing
No
else.
yeah, no backpack on him. Hard to say what it's there because like everything's flying out at random bits. Like, again, this isn't like a calm environment. Everything loose in this building is flying and moving around. I'd say for sure you can see the sniper rifle and try to snag that. I'd say make a sleight of hand to try and snag the sniper rifle, as it is just being yeeted around by gravity.
Oh, I was muted. I said, oh, you said sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the deflect missile to see if it did anything or could help me out in this situation.
Grab it and throw it back at him.
So you don't have
I'll lower
to
the
throw it back.
DC a little bit, I guess.
Sleight of hand. What's that? I have 20 total.
Yep, that is enough. As you can just reach out as the rifle was about to go past you and out the window, and just grab it by the barrel to twist it back up against you very quickly. I'd say that's your object interaction, so it doesn't cost anything. You get one of those per turn anyways, normally.
Did the guy have anything else that looked important on him before, he was disintegrated by that fall?
There would be an echo. But the Echo would probably be part of what was demolished when you used him as a human shield.
You have a techie, grab the rest.
You have a techie, you could maybe fix it. Or
Alright, and you
grab
want to
some
use your
rock
action
from
to
it.
try... You could use your action to try and snag the remnants of an Echo as it's flying around.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, same thing.
And if there's nothing else in this room or that he might have had on him that was of importance, or could have been of importance, I'll just bonus action step of the wind and dash out of this room. Hopefully away from that creature.
As you try to peel it... Well, actually, we gotta see your sleight of hand for that one. But after that, you can easily start to peel and take off away from this guy. This individual.
Outside of hand for the
Yeah, it's also flying around like crazy, so...
16?
That is enough. Sorry. I was reading something else. That is enough. I'm trying to multitask and not doing my best at it. You can snag the remnants of the Echo as well. And Step of the Wind, kick off and start to sprint away from this as fast as you can.
Yep. Should get me 100 feet away.
Okay. Just out this right out the side and just straight out the building and onto the street. You're probably on like the second story, but that's nothing for you. It's technically a d6 of falling, but you could also just cancel it, so I don't want to roll it if you're just gonna cancel it. I feel like that's a fair thing.
Yeah.
Ah man, gotta make him use his reaction.
As you just barrel out the side, hit the ground rolling, and just start running. I suppose I should ask next turn where you're going, but we'll worry about that next turn.
I will echo back to, I guess, everyone. Hey, I'm outside. Do y'all need help or anything? Okay,
Where's
come back
Meat
in.
down there?
I thought he got inside and out of the way.
I can't see down there to know.
Where's Meat? Are you out of the way? Or do you need assistance?
Medina!
Hold on,
I'd be taking. Oh,
They're asking where you were and if you needed assistance.
I got to the top of the thing.
Yeah, you're basically at the edge of the stadium where like the seats and stands were.
Where'd everybody else go? We went down.
You watched as Crystal shot into a building and then she just said she's outside and out of the way.
I was calling back in to see if anyone else needed help with something. Or help getting out.
Gotta get out now again.
Mechanically, the only two people left in the buildings here are you and Tanya. You're technically in like that ring stadium building piece at the bottom, so just barely that, but you're still here.
Where'd everybody else go?
A lot of them are on they said they were out on a construction crane trying to get down. Crystal's out of the building. You don't know where out of the building, but she said she's out of it all. That's kind of most of what you know for it. Oh, and you did hear the talk of Evans just blasted past Tanya.
Got a free speech. Where are we meeting?
outside, everyone's climbing down at the moment, mostly.
Backside, climbing down where?
Towards the side that we were up at there at where we were sitting at.
Back down.
Nessa is with you, right?
She's with Barry.
Where is that?
On the crane.
Can I see the crane from where I'm at?
Yeah.
Or is it?
Actually, from where everybody is on angles looking up towards where they said the crane is, you can see a crane and you can see a few people on the edge of it. Kind of hard to make out with the sun who it is, but you know what? That's what they said they were.
Guess I'm gonna start climbing on the crane.
Well, you can run out. You can run through the building and outside to its base if you want.
Alright, that's fine, yeah.
Climbing on the crane would be tricky from here.
I'm gonna go towards the crane.
Alright, we'll have that happen on your turn. Because before that, if that's the end of crystals,
Yeah.
it's the thresher. Oh, that's a fun one. That is its countdown. There goes that one. It's going to continue hauling itself up this, and watch as it's starting to pull itself up the outside of the building as it starts to groan and click and lean over. But at this point, it's actually pulling itself over the lip from where it was out of the pit. And you as watch as the people who can see can watch the wormhole actively start to whir up and build up, and the noises as things start to like whine and screech from whatever's in there cinching tighter as something is building up.
Hey guys, things sounds like it's gonna blow up.
Schmeat, you're up next. Nessie, you'll be the next player. And you said you were heading out. Actually, I suppose you said Schmeat was just trying to make his way outside.
Yeah, they said meeting at crane. They said something with the crane, so I'm gonna go towards the crane.
I only got part of whatever you just said. It kind of cut off a lot of it.
I heard that they were at the crane, so I was gonna make my way toward the crane.
All right. Using the sprint, you can get through most of the building and to the outside if you want to just commit your whole turn to running.
I can do that.
Start running forward, like into like one of those little walkways that would come up into the bleachers down inside the building, and just like, running past people that are mostly gone, just a few stragglers left, shoving past whoever is in your way and making your way outside. Right. That brings it to Clay and Terry, who are going to continue climbing down and catch up to you guys at the base and drop down onto the top of the crane cab. That brings it to Nessa. Bertram, you're the next player.
I still don't know what to do. Is there anything nearby that I can see?
Are you, like, there's a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, that thing's crawling up. You guys can see it crawling up over the edge now. You can see some of the vehicles getting closer in. Some of the flying vehicles are getting closer in. There's this here. If you're very closely looking, what's your passive perception on this one? Or I suppose I should ask,
16.
is there anything in particular? Okay, 16. Is there anything in particular you're
No,
looking for?
13. Tex is 16. I'm 13.
Okay. But yeah, there's a whole mayhem of things going on. Like, is there something in particular you're looking for?
I don't know. I don't know what's going to be helpful because I don't think we can kill the worm. I don't want to shoot my brother, and I can't take out a truck with a sniper.
It's not trucks coming in.
What?
It's not trucks, it's flying vehicles.
I can't take that out with a sniper either, so.
You could take the people out who's driving it.
Not if they're in the air and I'm below them.
What was that in the background?
It's a puppy.
Oh, not that. I heard something sound like
There
it
was
was like licking
wet.
or slurping. Yeah.
It was
Start
what?
aiming at You could start aiming at the engines or whatever propulsion they have. Take
Would
enough
that even
shots.
do anything?
I mean,
Well,
if you
take
do
enough
enough
shots.
damage to one of them, it could mess up its flying.
It will
I didn't hear
guarantee
you.
they know that
Yes.
someone hostile is in this direction.
They will
That's another
look
point.
over and spot you, and then they can look at your picture from your wanted posters.
Just a
And
good
then
reason
they
to
fly.
not shoot.
And then they fly close enough, and Crystal just jumps 500 feet and manifests her destiny, and now you have one of those vehicles.
I would very much like a flying vehicle.
Can she fly it? That's
In my
the-
range,
Not a
I will take it.
I guess I'm
Yeah,
gonna waive
yes.
my turn because I can't think of anything I can do.
Okay. Like I said, there's that. I don't know what all of your features you have are anymore, so I can't really help there.
Well, my oil slick can't do anything. My net can't do anything.
I mean, you could always oil slick the top of this if you know your brother's coming.
Oil slick the top of it, and then lands, just slides. You see him just falling down.
That was my plan before, but he was too far away. So he's gonna
Yeah,
be
but
able to
that-
see it.
Okay,
This isn't Looney Tunes.
I mean, it's still an oil slicked crane surface, even if he knows it's there.
It's still a hazard.
It's either he can't do it or he has to risk it.
Yeah. So useful.
I'm just offering it up as an option.
So do so. Yeah.
Because that was my original plan, was to do it closer to him, but he's not. I don't even know how far away is he?
At
Anya
the end
said
of
he'd
this,
be there
he's
soon.
gonna... Sorry. Go ahead.
Tanya said he'd be there shortly.
That doesn't. That's a vague.
This next turn of his, Larry, he's been running. He's going to be making a jump.
He's gonna jump onto the crane.
He's going to be making a jump. You can see him right now. Like, you can see him running past the windows.
Then I'll oil slick the crane.
Okay. Put that down. So he just shoot up a globule of oil that digistructs and coats the top of this. And make that a wee bit dangerous to jump onto.
And that is all.
Okay. Bertram, you are up. Tanya, you'll be the next player.
Okay, you just said that we were near the cabin for this thing.
Correct.
'Kay.
They all hit the bottom. You'll be like hitting that at this with your just your movement.
But
You have the
cabin's right
advantage of
there.
grappling hook.
Push the music down. That's still all defaulted.
That's loud.
Yeah, I know. Go inside the cabin and
Okay.
look at the controls.
Okay.
Does it look like it will work if I touch button?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it looks like you could turn the key and start this thing up.
Then I'm gonna do that and just
Oh, shit,
slam
doesn't
the
live here.
control on the right.
Just swinging everything to the right.
Yeah, just leave it there if I can, and then continue heading downward toward the ground. Just try to jam it.
Okay, I just want you to know, everyone else is on top of the cab still.
But they're on the way down and already on the ground.
No, they're on the roof of the cab of this crane.
So they're on a stationary thing comparatively? Like they're right above me, yeah?
Yeah, they're right above you. I'm just
So
making sure you
they'll
know.
be fine.
Okay.
I heard the person that is pursuing is about to be here. Let's make it as difficult as possible.
All right, hit that, and it starts to. It fires up and starts to swing the arm.
Jam that in place and then heading down. Unless I see that somebody needs some assistance. Which I don't think I can.
Nobody that knew if it's in a rough spot visibly. Yeah, no, the worst of it is Clay holding his ribs a bit sometimes when he's at a point where he can, but that's it.
His shield did not
Right.
break the fall.
It did, it doesn't mean it didn't hurt. Remember, the shield doesn't stop shit from hurting, it just stops it from doing much damage.
It prevents boo-boos, not ouchies.
I see.
Hey, listen, it stops bullets. Just be happy all it gives you is a bruise.
It stops
I feel like
bullets.
that's a pretty good trade-off.
It stops bullets sometime. Roland should have had a better shield.
Bullets should have had a better shield. Alright, at the end of it, that is that countdown done. As the aerial vehicles are getting closer on this one, you watch as they dip in and start to swoop down as they reach the closest end of the bridge towards opportunity, and you watch as the bottoms of them just open up and a payload of bombs drops from out of them and starts to rain down at the bridge. Hitting and shattering and exploding. Unable to see the damage that is left behind as the bombs continue to go off and they just bombard this. Tanya, you are up.
All right, let's go run and jump onto a crane.
Alright. As you sprint past and go to make a running leap out the window, make
Since
an athletics check at. Now it's going to be at disadvantage because the whole thing is spinning.
yeah, and you know, since this place is being bombed now, gonna need to get out of here.
Bridges. The bridges.
Yeah.
Not where you are.
Am I rolling at disadvantage?
Yep, disadvantage because now it's just a spinning crane.
And then there's a dex save
17.
if you do make it.
Yeah, 17 is a pass as you hit, and you need to make a dex save now as you crash onto an oil-slicked surface.
Do I have advantage on dex saves from haste?
Yes. I'm pretty sure
Alright.
that doesn't affect haste.
I always remember the AC part. I don't remember if it's...
It doesn't come up as often.
Yeah. Just double checking to make sure it has it. Yep. Okay. Advantage on dex saves. So normal dex save, that's a 17 on the die.
Yep, that is more than a pass, I'm pretty sure, on... With all the bonuses added up, that'll be more than a pass, I think. We get Nessa's DC. What is your DC, though, just to be sure?
Less than 21.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll move on, then. As you hit it and you slide down it, but instead of, like, slipping and falling, you just transition the slickness into starting to slide down the arm of the crane.
Oh, she is absolutely skating with it.
Absolutely, going for it. Rocketing down, because, you know, hasted movement, rocketing down this crane at Mach 5. You know,
Hey guys, I don't think
if I had a
it's
nickel for every time you launched yourself down with some kind of material to, like, shoot down a massive distance of a slope,
I have
we'd
a
have 2
question.
nickels. What's up?
It's odd that it happened twice. But, is Tanya going bowling? It sounds like she
I don't
might
know.
just get a strike if she's not careful.
I mean, if
What's
her,
your total movement per round? It goes from 40 to 80, and then you have 80 dash, second dash.
yeah. Didn't use that though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you want to, you could make it back to the base of this.
Yeah, but is everyone there?
I mean, Barry and Nessa are. Clay's like trying to climb off of the edge down onto the thing. Carrie's dropped down onto the like walkway around it.
Probably shove the swords in the ground, shove the swords into the top of it to try and break momentum some, since I just came out of sliding on oil.
Oh, like once you hit the cab roof?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Hey guys,
you do
want
that
to-
as you just skid in.
Hey guys, don't tell me it was gonna be slick or spinning. Your brother's up there. Wave at him. Things getting blown up. We should probably get down from here before this gets stuck with a bomb or anything, or more of that stuff comes this way. Or the worm sounds like it's also about to blow up. We should probably get away from the worm further away. Just as far away as we can. Hey Schmied, if you can hear any of this, you should probably get away as far away as you can. Quick.
Yeah, or before the bombers see us and notice us, recognize us.
Anyways, heading down. Anyway, see you guys at the bottom.
I'm already at the bottom.
Start. Wave it
Yeah.
as I start climbing down with the extra movement of stuff.
Yeah, you have a lot of movement. Start your way down.
If I see Bertram in the control pit, he will get a wave.
No, I'm already
Oh, I think
past
Bertram's
that.
coming out. Yeah, coming out and going down.
Okay, he just jammed the controller to leave it spinning, essentially.
Yeah, basically. Barry, you are up.
Man, I'm just reminded of cranes can only turn it in a direction so many times before they just launch their top off.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm aware.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, they unscrew themselves.
I'm aware.
I want to say it's like 14 rotations.
Yeah, the only saving
yeah.
grace is these are very small. These are very small times. I guess also, in fairness, this is really advanced tech, but this is too funny to leave as a possibility.
Different vehicles to different, ratios there. It's also got to go on a time frame. It's got a few turns.
Yeah.
So I am gonna go and Dark Souls slide my way down this set of ladder as well.
And just,
Why the hell not?
I mean, honestly, with everybody's movement, it's easy enough to get to the bottom.
Yeah.
As you just skid down and hit the ground hard, like landing rough, but like no damage or any of that. I'd say at this point your rage is probably fading because you've done a lot of running with it, but no damage.
It's fine, that's fine. Also,
And let it stay for a lot of action and stuff.
yeah. To be fair, that's a lot of action. If this one. Anyway, hey Clay. Clay around us.
He's still up top. You're ready to climb down. I mean, but you have the
Oh, Echo, yeah, come. Hey Clay. Oh, excuse me. Hey Clay, didn't you say that you wanted to go and get something from some governor or something's house or something?
Yeah, it was on the list of things I was trying to do before.
I
Gestures
mean,
at the kaiju crawling up a building.
I don't know about you, but this sounds like a wonderful distraction to me.
You are either a madman or a genius, and I don't know which, and that scares me.
Is Barry is Barry on
Just
to
an
Clay
open call.
directly?
Open comms.
I'm down to rob the guy's place if you are.
Wow. Looks like we have a plan of action.
I like this. All right. Crystal, you'll be the next player up. It is currently Evan's turn as he runs, and you guys see as you look up, trying to keep an eye out on it, as this suited individual just comes flying out the window. However, there is a small problem for Evans as he makes a fly out the window.
It's facing the wrong way.
You catch a brief glimpse of like a scope, and you like spin to twist to look who it is. And remember, Milo said they were departing and going to be helping.
Yeah.
You guys watch as Milo takes a shot at them with a rifle and hits their foot, and causes them to miss and spin and just go plummeting.
Hilarious thing is if it actually goes and just accelerates their meeting up with us.
Oh, I just started to build the bridge of friendship and trust, possibly. Well, that might be
hold
rude.
on. I have to ask for hilarity's thing. Does somebody want to choose high or low if there's anything on the hook of this crane?
I feel like Arik is the one that started spinning it, so it should be him.
I feel like
I'm gonna say this, a high or low if there's something on the end of this crane that is about to smack this man out of midair.
Having no preference on its existence, I'll say low.
Low? That is cocked. That is a 3!
so there's
As
something
he
on
falls, and he starts to twist to adjust for his fall before a heavy BI beam just boom, smashes into him and sends him flying off sideways.
Because we really want to
Watch as the
try
shield
to
flares.
kill Nessus, brother.
there.
You guys watch. Well, in fairness, you guys watch as a shield flares and as he's flying, and it doesn't shatter on impact, even if it's super weak. Like very visibly flickering as he goes flying off into the distance. Before hitting like a window on a building and shattering into it. The Milo waves.
Tanya just
I'm worried about Evans.
face palming there. I just started to build trust there, maybe, and oh.
You guys told them that you didn't want Evans to catch up.
Womp womp.
Look at the bright side, Nessa. You can safely
It wasn't
hold
us.
in your memory the first time you've seen your brother actively fail.
You didn't even get to
Just
make it to
keeping
the
this in
Greece.
the mind scrapbook.
Also, is someone who's
Next to
obviously
him
not one of
smiling
us.
at her for the first time.
First and only time?
Yes.
Should
She was at that expressive age of 7.
Well, his shield looked fine, so he should be fine, right?
At the
He
very
has
least,
one,
it was
probably
also
has
not
one of
one
the
of us
best
who taught
shields
him.
money can buy.
Yeah. Any idea where that place is? We got to go rob Clay.
Well, I hadn't exactly had a chance to go ask anybody. We've been here for a few hours, and that, and he points at said thing crawling up, happened.
I didn't know if
I'm
you're
gonna
flirting
guess
about any
one of the
answer.
towers, but I don't know which one.
Carry on the turns.
Sorry, didn't know if you had anything else extra.
I don't know
I
if
think
I don't know if initiative's about to end or not.
I was gonna say he got launched away. I think at this moment, since everybody's fully out of the danger, as Shmi is sprinting out, and you guys can catch sight of Speed, tiny form that he may be, throwing himself in weird ways with a tail, running to catch up. I'm gonna call initiative here for the moment. We may pick it back up if something else happens. So I have to ask, what would you guys like to do? Is that part is aired out that Clay put out there? The best thing he has is one of the towers so far. He hasn't gotten a lot of time to detail for more information.
Touch the artifact off.
You're gonna shut it off.
Yeah, go ahead and end it
You
already.
have that brief churn of seizure, but we're not in combat, so. As you have a heavy lethargy that's ransacks your body for a brief minute as you try to recoup back to normal musculature functionality.
Tingly.
I believe someone said that Nessa was at the top of the tower. So
Everyone.
I was running up to the top of the tower to try to catch up to Nessa.
What? Top of the tower?
The crane. Sorry.
No, they said they were climbing down the crane.
I thought they were sitting at the top of the crane. Either way, I'm
No,
like a
they said they
regroup
were
with them.
climbing down. But you can move towards the crane, absolutely. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, they mentioned to you they were climbing down it, so you didn't have to. Yeah, if you guys want to give Crystal just a couple moments, she can get there very quickly.
You made it. Find anything useful?
I got their weapon and a broken unit, but I was hoping that one of you could, Nessa, could look at this and fix it. Maybe pull some logs from it or something.
Okay, we'll look into that later. Right now, we need to try to find our thievery objective.
Any idea where that is exactly? Or what it is? I kind of forgot what it was.
Translator, and one of the towers.
How many towers are there?
3.
So one of those points back at the fucking kaiju.
Yeah. That's
Why
why I
don't
was
you
kind of
just-
surprised by the suggestion, not gonna lie.
Wonder how long
I'll
did
be
that
honest,
take
I
them?
wasn't thinking that was inside the tower. I
It-
mean,
So still a better distraction than we could possibly ask for.
Wonder how
Yeah.
long till the speakers boom.
It is winding up.
In the meantime, though, that doesn't sound great. Cover.
yeah, cover. Wait, so Matt, so where did he say the thing was? Top of the tower, bottom of the tower? Just in the tower?
Which bit? The
Artifact
thing is very
ones.
Artifact. He said he doesn't know. He knows it was in the towers. He was planning on gathering information.
So we can't. Okay, yeah.
Has he
Okay.
told
Knows
us
it's in
what
one
it
of the
vaguely
towers?
looks like?
I missed that bit. I'm sorry. I was speaking. I did not mean to.
I said, has he told us what it vaguely looks like?
It
shape up?
looks. It's very iridian. It's almost like a small handpiece, from the best of my understandings. It's noticeable.
Wonder if either of
Very
us will be able to pick up it. Wonder if either of us will be able to pick up it's nearby.
I don't know.
Regardless, let's get somewhere we won't get buried in case that thing, lets out all of its potential energy.
So what cover we got already, man?
Buildings you could duck into. You could go down below because this city also goes down under everything, but that would also cause burials, I guess. In fairness, if something collapsed on you, like legitimately kind of like buildings and stuff you could duck into are probably your best cover unless you're worried about it coming down on you.
People will be fine. They've had buildings drop on them before.
I hit people with a building before in this group.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Memories.
They could hide behind a building rather than inside of one.
Alright, are you guys gonna wait out whatever the wind up and build up is, basically?
Yes.
Okay.
Same
just
plan with no objection.
making sure I have plans clarified. As it winds and it starts to build up, and then it stops. You watch as everything gets pulling on, like the people, the objects, everything that we're pulling into it stops, and everything on its way just starts to fall as the energy compresses, and then it ripples out in a huge, like, waves of energy, like rippling out, causing like a purplish tint explosion that races through a good distance, probably a good 120, 150 feet around it. And everything in the area that was falling and it start to float as it now starts to pry itself towards the top and arc out to look around as it is surrounded by a field of anti-gravity.
It flies now. Hopefully it's in a basement.
Ah,
As it lets out a shriek and it looks at the nearest flying objects that are within its sight.
So let's continue
Which happens to be the
utilizing this
answer right
distraction.
now.
yeah, looks like a distraction.
So do we think that, refresh my memory, was the person that they're after one of the people that we saw up top? Like, was that the, Hyperion engineer looking dude? Or was that somebody else that they're specifically
like the one
looking
he's
to
trying to
steal
steal
from?
from?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you guys did see him up top in one of the penthouses.
Was it near one of the towers?
No, like he was. Sorry, when I mean the penthouses, he was in the penthouse at one of the tower. He wasn't out on one of the bridges.
Well, if their penthouse was that one, you think it's that tower?
Possibility. I don't have a better guess.
Let's get a move on then, before, you know, people
Take a look. At
get
least it
shit
isn't the
together.
one that's on.
Him and some of his lackeys will probably be there too. Probably went down there to hunker safe if they got a bunker or anything, or a more secure area.
All right. Clay's gonna speak up. I'm gonna go get the truck ready, if you guys don't mind.
Fair point. Do remember the bridge was bombed.
The bridge was bombed, but I'd rather have the truck ready so we can move if we need to at least get away from him in the city.
Yep.
Just got a question:
Oh, shit,
how we're gonna
bridge was
get out?
bombed. How the fuck are we gonna get out? Yep.
We'll just...
We steal a boat and put the truck on the boat.
I kind of sort of gesture in his direction, like something along those lines.
Or we see if the anti-gravity doohickey that we picked up can work on the truck.
Just float away, GTA style. Up, down, down, L1, R1, L1, left, L1, left.
Plan. That type of shit is just like pure.
We just gotta hit a ramp to get into the bottom of the worm's anti-gravity. Keep going, and then pop out the other side of the bubble. Just get across the river.
We're getting a move on using the chaos, and I just noticed that you don't have a shield. Can someone fix that for Terry?
Oh shit.
I would appreciate that greatly. I didn't want to ask and, push the things. I'm new here.
Honestly, damn Russ, you didn't have one.
No.
Somebody give him a shield now.
Does somebody
Yeah,
have an extra shield?
I have a 20 shield.
Thank you.
You know what? I appreciate this greatly. Thank you.
It's kind of weird that they didn't give you a shield
It's
when a
pretty
lot of the other people like you had a shield there.
I was more kind of focused on not being seen.
Yeah, but there was like the ninja people in the area, like ninja pirate people had shields too.
Nessa's gonna lean towards her. I think he was at the bottom of the totem pole.
Maybe they just killed people and took their shields from them.
Or that.
That's part of it. We do steal a lot of stuff. Anyways, on we go. Basically, as you guys run to this, instead of doing a job, a floor by floor, constantly describing what each one is, because we would be here all night if I did that for a 20-story skyscraper. Would you guys like to make a group investigation check, meaning somebody can make it with advantage, to see how quickly you run through the floors looking for what you need?
Got it.
I nominate
people
Terry. He's
Wait,
got
did you
loot
say you
sense. He's a
vote Terry?
pirate.
Nessa's got the +5 at least.
Okay, I'll do it.
Wait, what?
Who's
Come
doing it? If you want Terry to do it, speak now, because it sounds like Schmeat's making a fucking pass.
I want him to.
I was kidding.
Or do we want Nessa to do
I
it?
mean, he has a
Yes,
point
that's-
with Terry.
Nessa's got the stats.
Nessa does have to step.
Nessa's doing it.
But I believe in him.
Max Opal hasn't got very
But
much.
I believe in Terry.
Nessa's a smart girl, though. She's been hanging around Terry. She learned
Hold on.
pirate skill.
Hear me out. Terry has loot sense. However, Nessa is a Nepo baby, can sniff out money like a fucking gremlin, I bet.
This is also Nessa getting away from her brother inside of a building.
I never got my winnings.
True. Better go get those.
I just don't have shit for money, goddamn. Damn, I've earned money. Flushed it.
We letting Nessa do it? Yay, nay?
It sounds like a yes.
And I get advantage or no?
Correct.
That's a 24.
24 means you're moving quickly. Using current hands. No, that'd be rude. Never mind. Running through, taking a quick look at everything. Nessa basically plugs in and checks things. We'll run by, grab a terminal if there is one, check things rapidly. It is running you guys through the forest quickly, going no, maybe 5 minutes on each floor real quick. And you guys get about halfway up before she's going no, and you're about to move when she just stops and looks back at something that she had just checked and thinks about it and goes back and rechecks, and you find a little hidden switch on the bottom of one of the desks. Sorry, not a desk, it's more of a table that you thought you flicked, and you did flick this switch in fact, but now you like start to look at it again as you were thinking back to it, and you move it and you pry it open, and it's basically a switch glued to a hollow box that is over another switch. And you flick that, and one of the walls starts to like has like a hiss as it like disengages a lock and starts to like loosely swing open a little bit.
You said something
Silence.
open?
Yeah.
But what is?
It's this door that opens.
Secret passageway.
Is Nessa alone or is she with people?
We're all in a group.
This is the group. Yeah, this is the group going
Okay.
floor by floor. I figured I was safe in assuming the group did not wish to split right now.
No splitting the group.
Nessa's gonna gesture for Barry to go down the stairs. Or go into the door.
Am I still carrying you?
Probably.
I'm
I'm assuming no.
I mean, I might just be. Am I? Am I
No,
just
like
a
she
speed
had to
today?
go through and check a bunch of things.
Okay, Barry's going.
No, I just like to believe that it's like Barry's holding Nessa and just like putting her up to things, and Nessa's like, no, yes, no.
He's just holding Nessa like a scanner,
If you
Like
want,
a,
go for it.
like a metal detector.
Yeah,
right now, right now Nessa was like, lower, 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 and Barry's just holding her by the legs, and she's upside down fiddling with the bottom of the table. It's not like
Alright.
he can't carry her like that.
Nessa being held by Barry will gesture for Barry to go into door.
Alright. Barry goes through.
Right, as you guys open up the door and start to walk back down towards it, it's a little offshoot that seems to be... it only has like a little short distance it leads before you hit, well, literally a vault door. A normal vault, not a fancy vault.
God damn it, not
Can
again. Okay.
Can Tanya have changed back and just on the way here?
Honestly, yeah, there was like 5 or 10. There was like a couple, like 5 minutes per floor. You're about halfway up. You've
Yeah.
had like almost an hour to check it out. Which, by the way, there's still stuff going on outside. I'm gonna say, even though this has probably been like 30 minutes, it's still going. You still hear screeching.
You know, maybe they're just softening up the worm for us.
You know?
As you look out the window and you watch as one of the ancient ships, just like one of the land ships, is just physically flung away and just rockets past your field of vision.
You know, I
Kinda
don't
just
think anybody would notice if we sabotaged that ship now, would they?
Tanya just put her arms, like, kind of do the like the behind the back stretch, of just turning the arms, popping as they were the chest stretch. Yep, much more mobile. What about stealing ships, Barry, or sabotaging?
Well, I mean, there was that, well, I mean, first we had to go and get a ship to go and get the truck out. Or see if the anti-grav thing were gonna work. But, also, there's a whole spaceship thing.
Yeah.
Noticed.
I feel like this is probably an either or. I don't imagine that thing's going to keep doing that for long, especially given that it is currently destroying, the houses of all these people that have guns. It will eventually bleed to death.
They might just take off. But yeah, I know. I mean, we can feel that later. We're already here, so.
Fair. Okay. Because this game has been infinitely fun tonight. Actually, you know what? We'll finish this part up first. You guys are at the front of a vault door. This is locked with an electronic key and what looks to be an actual physical tumbler. One of each.
What does our omnipotent God, omnipresent God, say that we must do to go and open this?
Hey Nessa, you feel like you can take on the electro lock, I'll handle the physical? You still got that little thing that can enhance my echo a little bit to maybe let me see something I couldn't, aka guidance.
Would the electrical lock fall under robotics?
It would fall under hacking if you have that. You might.
I do not have hacking. I have a thieves kit. I could actually do the physical lock.
I thought we said you had the hacking portion of thieves. Like, you broke into electronic, not physical locks.
And
might
I
be
have
wrong. You can
thieves
correct me if
tools,
so. I just
so-
thought that's what it was for you.
It just says thieves kit.
Matt, I think Jethro had the electric hacking kit.
Oh, I might be mixing it up with Jethro. So at that point, it would be a raw intelligence check to try and break into the electronic lock. Then
I could honestly probably do both. I could do the lock picking better than the electric one.
Well, you're probably our best shot for the electric one is the problem. And they
Well,
probably don't
yeah,
want
I
too
can-
much time between the two. So if we're working on it
I
at the
can
same
do them.
time, we should be fine.
Give yourself guidance.
Can I give myself guidance?
Yeah.
I would like to give myself guidance so that I can hack the lock.
I'll tackle the
I'm
other
much
one, and
better
it
at-
sounds like you might be off mic, Matt.
He's
Yeah.
getting a drink.
Okay.
I got a nat 1. Nessa's just really shooken up from seeing Evan. She's just not in the headspace for this right now.
Time for the alarms if they still work.
Very sorry. Roll yours still, Matthew says.
Okay, does it... Okay, I'm assuming it's just happening at the same time. I'm at 24.
Okay, I'm back. So you guys spend a few minutes working on this. It is a whole vault. It is not a quick process. As you are trying to listen for tumblers inside of the vault, while there is an entire kaiju fight going on outside, little tricky to hear them click. But thankfully, you got decent ears, and you've done this before, and you can a couple little shortcuts and gimmicks you can use to help out where it was a little too hard. You are in the groove, in the motion. You've busted vaults before. This is no different. And thankfully, you finally hit the last one as it clicks in, and your portion of the door unclinks, and you can get in there. The problem, however, is Nessa is struggling with this. This is a decent vault. Whoever made this did very good on the programming. Your normal loopholes you look for or bust into aren't working right now. I would like...
Call for help from Clay?
This vault is not smarter than Nessa. She's just in a bad space right now, okay?
It's taken a second to get through it. However, it's not something you can't get through. I'm going to ask... Someone
Alright.
roll me a D8.
Any kind of alarms or anything?
Five.
Five, okay.
I mean, no, what else did I did?
No, that works. Okay, but like I said, this isn't something impossible for Nessa to get through, and eventually, slowly but surely, you manage to... It is going to open. However, in the last few moments of it, you guys... Crystal has amazing hearing. She's going to hear this. As the door scrapes open, as some people come walking through, trying to get in quickly. They try to go quietly, it seems like, within, like you said, the rubble, everything else on the ground. One of them catches in the door frame and just squeaks ever so slightly, and you spin on the spot, and you watch as the bot and heavily armored psycho lady that were up with the head of this place come through the door. Looks like one of them has axe and handgun at ready, coming through, one of them looking down at an echo. It has a small little projection of like you guys can catch a brief glimpse of it highlighting the building in which something's going off. And as they look up and make eye contact with you, we get a
I'm
brief
sorry,
moment of
guys.
initiative. For the sake of time, I'm going to use the one from earlier and just roll theirs. That way we're not sitting here for too long, if everybody is all right with that.
It's okay, Tanya and I could just live down here forever.
Oh shit, that one's really quick.
It's okay. I might be able to roll up my sleeves and just smite here since the public's gone.
There are no cameras in here that you know of.
I haven't got to have a drink today. It might be time. Probably haven't had a drink in a few days.
Okay. We're gonna kick this off. Nobody is going to be under the surprise round because I rolled their stealth real quick and they are a lot lower than a lot of y'all's. So top of the round is going to be Barry as you hear this and you spin around. I'm going to say this as everybody's settling in, getting ready to go for action. Nessa.
Mm-hmm.
You need 2 rounds to finish what you're doing. You need to spend 2 rounds hacking to finish this off. If they get a chance to get in and destroy this, they can bust this up so you guys cannot finish getting into the vault. You have to avoid them getting like explosives or doing something to avoid letting them inside for 2 rounds. That is up to you guys how you wish to go about that. Just setting the stakes so everybody knows what they are. With
Hex,
that, Barry.
I choose you.
With that, Barry, you're up first. Crystal, you'll be the next player up.
They didn't come out the vault. They came out of
They
the
came out one of
staircase
the
we
doors.
came from.
Yeah, they came up from one of the staircase doors.
Okay.
But Barry, what would you like to do? As a heavily armored psycho lady comes out with a very nasty smile, ready to go, a buzzsaw revving in her hands, and a bot that has the arms split, the 2 arms split into 4 with one of the cylindrical heads coming out, also ready to go, already pulling out a variety of weaponry.
Okay, now I actually made myself forward. How far away is the stairway that they're coming out of from? From the us? Like right there, 20, 30 feet? 60 feet. I can launch grenades as a bonus action, right?
While raging.
While raging, yes.
On the turn you rage, and as a bonus action afterwards, you can throw a grenade.
Wait, what? As in 2 grenades? 1 turn?
1 grenade per bonus action. On the you have to bonus action rage?
Yeah.
When you rage, and on bonus actions on the following turns, you can throw grenades.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna run forward and bonus action rage and toss my grenade at this bitch because I have... Hold on, give me a second. Yeah, electric mallet line grenade.
Yep.
3d8 shock.
Go for it. They'll throw that. I'll roll the 2 deck saves. Both of them pass.
Should do like half damage, right?
It'll do normal damage to their shields.
Oh.
Because remember, vulnerability plus passing.
I honestly did not remember, so I'll take it. 14.
Barry jumps into action, running forward, immediately pulling grenades, understanding at least a little of the situation, and throwing an explosive out ahead, and it just explodes into a ripple of shock, watching both of their shields surge into existence.
Kind of
That was a non-explosive rage.
Okay.
For clarification.
Both of them shattering, the electricity rippling across their shields as one of them grimaces and is throwing themselves to the side as the bot just kind of step back and pull the door shut slightly.
What kind of robot is it?
Hodgepodge piece has cylindrical head, decent. What is it? Like wire-framed torso at this point. Given the fact that everything here is Hyperion, it's probably wire-framed, like very modified Hyperion bot.
Okay, so some variation on a loader. Big, like, loader eye or something like that?
Yeah, but like, you know how it's normally in the chest? Right now it seems to have been lifted up and mounted on a form of head.
Okay. Like that weird tails skeleton.
I really need to watch Tales of the Borderlands, apparently.
2 came out, I haven't looked at it yet.
Or play it. I've seen some funny stuff about 2, but that's not important right now.
Alright, so. And that's just use my bonus action only, right?
Correct.
Okay. And so my distance gets me 40 feet. They're 60 feet away. But I have explosive hammer, which as an action I can detonate the explosive. Launch myself 30 feet for
Correct.
make an attack roll. Okay.
Correct.
Shit.
Dropping that, grabbing the hammer, and exploding forward.
While I do that, you're gonna make a strength save.
Bot or Psycho Lady?
Which looks more... looks like it has a stronger shield.
There's not really a way to tell right now.
So I'll focus on human person and let somebody else fuck about with the bot, because explosive and melee, I guess, is better for human? Maybe, if I break the shield?
They have a 15. Well, actually, 15 is if you hit, I suppose. Let's see if you hit first.
Yeah, it's an 18 on the die.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Where the fuck was I? Sorry, you distracted me. Okay. Sorry, this is, I've not tried to do this one before, so I don't have it all geared up. 2. Shit. Normal. I have a question, actually. Actually, no, how do I read that first time I actually explain it? Okay, so, action, I go and do that, I hit them, attack roll. Oh wait, no, this is an extra. Oh, shit. Never mind. I had to read my notes more extensively, sorry.
Alright.
2 more d8. I am sorry, but I'm at like, really like 5 fucking dice, I'm just trying to get the fuck out. Shit. Very tiny little fucking thing.
Alright. Since I'm going to hopefully assume that, from what I understand, that you can't kill them instantly, I'm going to move on to the next charge so you can finish your damage off and get back. That way we're not sitting here too long, you know?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Which does bring it...
Oh, there we go. Okay. 3 and 2. And done. Okay.
Alright.
I apologize for taking so
Do you have...
astronomically long. 8 plus 2 plus 7.
Is that a no?
4 plus 2. Plus 4? Yeah, plus 4. 34 damage.
Alright, as you smash in and the shield shatters and crashes into one of the hard plating, they manage to get their arm up in time so you don't hit them in the head and like hits and it like throws it back. But that is action, bonus action, and movement for you.
So I took so long.
So
That was not what
it's
I'm
going to
normally
go to their turn. As their arms thrown back, but as their arms thrown back, they whip that axe around as it starts to rev up. 20, yeah, that hits. It's in the 20s. The second one is a 17.
We're cost AC of 17, yeah.
Oh, so they both hit.
Yep. Alright.
The first one deals 20 points of slashing damage as it revs through and starts to like grind and sparks fly as it hits your shield.
Alright. Still up?
And second one does 18 points of slashing damage as they bring it right back, this time being able to step into it.
Shield is still up.
And
Barry grins at them. Hi. My name's Barry.
bonus action. Yeah, bonus action, they're going to use that. Pulling out something, and they're going to grab something off their belt, charge up, and throw a punch at you as an energy thing starts to coalesce. And it's covered in energy. It's covered in like a field of it as it starts to wind up. That is a hit. I need you to make a strength save.
Oh no, Barry's barbarian needs to make a strength save. Oh, that does actually use save thing. Okay, 19 on a die, and the save is like +7. So I mean,
Cool.
yeah.
That's fine.
Do I still fail?
No, you passed. Just means you don't go
You never-
flying.
You never fucking know with this stuff, man.
20, 30. You take 45 points of damage as a thing is discharged and whatever like the gauntlet piece in her hand hits, explodes on contact, consuming the item, and you manage to resist the reeling thing to like send you flying, but you still take the 45 points of damage.
Okay, do I resist any of that?
It is explosive damage, so I believe so. If
Okay.
if it gets past your shield, I don't know. What
Yeah,
your shield
43
does.
of it does. What? Do I round up or round down for that? Can't remember.
Down.
I never remember. 21. Okay. Thank you.
He goes, huh, well, that was less than what I expected, but at least that means we get to do something fun today. That brings it to Crystal. Schmeat, you'll be the next player up.
Yeah, alright.
It's just the two of them, right? A
you've
psycho
seen
lady
before.
and her bot?
That you've seen so
And
far.
I just need to go and buy 2 rounds.
Well,
Then we can lock ourselves in the vault.
are they
Totally
messy
don't know
time?
how to get in.
And I feel like I would most be useful against going and fighting the bot. So I'm going to go hit the bot with the electric thingy majobber thing.
Very eloquent.
Buzz axe.
On the thingy majopper thing.
It's what the name is.
Roll to hit.
Man, I forgot the word. Weird.
As you approach, it's actually going to trigger one of their things, and they're going to make 2 shots with one of the guns that they pulled.
19 on the die, so numbers.
A 17 and a 20 to hit.
17 won't, 20 will. 26 is my thing.
Okay. You will take 11 lightning damage, 11 shock damage.
It's been a while, so our shields would have come back, right?
So it does 22 to your shield.
I am going to catch it with my reaction to catch bullets.
Okay.
And I don't remember how to do that because I've never used
1d10
it.
plus dex plus monk.
1d10 plus dex plus monk.
Yep.
Where's my D10? I need it now. I have a 10, so that brings it down to 0.
All right. No damage on this round. And yes, you do hit.
Which means I need to find the D10 anyway, because that does not use a D10, it uses 2 D8s. 8 slashing. And 3 shock.
All right. As the combined of them does manage to break their shield and start to scratch the surface.
Because I know this is a robot.
Could be a cyborg. Very damaged human.
Could be a cyborg. They can just turn parts of their body into metal. By the way, I'm gonna roll up my left sleeve so I don't burn the sleeves of my shirt. Because I really don't want to do that. Because I like this shirt. And hit it with a corrosive punch.
Fair. As you throw a scratch, throw a slash with the axe, and then bring up with the offhand of the gauntleted siren fist. And you just hear, observation made. Siren found. This will be unpleasant.
And then 3 acid
You're
blasts
right.
right to the cranium.
I have 26.
Yes.
I don't know. He might have a thing.
No, you just rolled a 26 to hit.
Sorry, it's not a 26. It's the same die, but it's not a 20. No, it's always 26. It's used the same modifier. Never mind. Huh. Whoops. It's 8 plus a number. That
You might
number,
want to find that.
12
12, okay?
times 2 is 24. Total corrosive damage.
I'm adjusting the hit.
It's horrible.
I'm assuming you have more.
Wait, I'm gonna punch him again.
Well,
Wait,
you don't think 24 is going to kill the guard?
not the guard. Just I'm trying to kill the bot.
Yeah.
Yeah, bot is a guard.
Did that kill the bot?
No.
I didn't think it did.
You just paused and didn't continue. That's why I was surprised.
I was
You
thinking of
flurry
the
and
offhand
punch more
attack.
and more. Or just one more.
No, I was thinking about offhand attack, and I forgot that it was not a bonus action to offhand attack. So offhand other punch, because I used the
Yep, Buzzsaw and Gauntlet.
Buzzsaw, yeah. That's a natural 20. So, corrosive damage. Right? Um, 11 plus 4 is 11. 11 times 2 is 22. Times 2 again is 44 corrosive damage.
Alright.
And then I'm going to flurry of blows to punch him again.
Why do you pause so long between these? We know it's coming.
Because I need to know if he goes down or not, and if I can switch targets.
I will let you know if he goes down.
Are
Trust
they
me, I will let you know.
oily?
I need to know how he's feeling.
He's doing.
That one does not hit. Oh, it's a natural 1 at first. It was not a natural 1. It was a natural 2. So, 9.
Yep, unfortunately 9 does not hit either. As
No,
you
9
come
was the
in
second
sweep.
one.
I
Or
said
one.
either.
9 was the first punch for the flurry of blows, is what I'm trying to say. It was a 9 total.
I thought you said you rolled a natural 1 and then a
No,
2.
it was not a natural 1. Just looks like a natural 1 in the dark.
Okay, a 9
That's
does
what I
not hit,
said.
no.
Why do your 2s look like 1s in the
I
shade?
don't.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
either. I'm not
because
gonna
the
question.
die I have had a color defect.
It's
Okay.
So-
okay. Let's go.
I already rolled the next die, and I'm just trying to do math so I can get my number. 19. That's it. That's a
19 will
19
miss
hit. Okay.
as you step in, swinging the axe, shattering the shield, scratching through, before two quick left hooks of a acidically charged arm drive into its chest, starting to melt holes into it and through it. As you go to bring around the second one, it just reaches out with one of its other arms as you reach out to throw the punches and smashes into your shoulder, throwing you off balance. And the other next two go wide as you struggle to regain balance. That everything?
Maybe. Maybe not. I haven't had to deal with this character for a while, so I don't remember how over stuff works.
If you want to do your equivalent to get your extra action, you just declare that you do so.
But is it just one attack on my extra action?
It's just an extra action.
Or
So
it's
if you
just
have
a full
extra attack,
action?
yes.
Yes, it's a whole other action. It's not a haste thing.
Cool. I'm gonna do that as well because I don't want this bot to give a potential report back to his superiors, assuming he hasn't done so already. So I'm gonna use that action surge thing and just punch him again.
All right.
You know, I'm gonna punch him twice. That hits because that's 25.
Yes.
Next one's 20 total.
Yes.
Total. It's 10 corrosive, double to 20 for the first punch.
Mhm.
Second punch is 13 double to 26 corrosive.
Okay. As
Yeah.
you.
That's it.
Oh.
Nope, I'm done.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so you just said the two punches as well as making sure. All right. As you continue to lay in, surging forth, slightly dilating the dimensions, partially stepping so you can move a bit quicker, throwing two more, drilling another two holes through its chest. This thing is still standing, but very rough. Very, very rough.
Maybe
As
I
it looks
should
down and
rip
says,
it apart.
correct. This is unpleasant.
Blah. Guess I could have used some of your parts.
Mouth opens, oil just leaks out.
Now I have nothing left.
Cool. It's the bot's turn.
Does it run away in fear? So, does it have a sense
As
of
it looks down at its
self-preservation?
weapons inappropriate for current situation, and puts away its setup, and then it pulls out two shotguns. As you watch as it pulls out two Maliwan shotguns and turns them on you. First hit. 18.
You being me or you being...
Very.
A person right in front of him, person right in front of the bot, and that just
Doesn't he get
liquidated most
disadvantage
of
for
its
shooting with a
infrastructure.
ranged weapon?
Not with a
Within 5
shotgun.
feet?
Not with a shotgun.
Okay, what was your...
18.
That meets, so yes.
All right. That has been one of the unique features for the shotgun since the start. You take 12 points of lightning shock damage. Out of curiosity, is your shield flare out of existence or still stand?
I was thinking about reaction, the
You
getting it
cannot.
again.
You've already used your reaction on your
And
turn.
my turn has passed.
No, you used it on your turn. You have to come back around to your turn to get it back.
It
Reactions
recharges at
refresh
the top
start
of your
the
turn. Yep.
If you use
But
it
I
on your
recharge
turn,
at
it's
the
still
end
gone.
of your turn.
Nope.
Nope.
My shield is fine.
Okay. Second one. That is cocked. That is a miss. Third one. That is higher.
Was the 12 before or after doubling?
The 12 was before doubling.
I counted for that.
All right. That is 15 points of shock damage. Double to 30.
That will kill my shield.
All right.
How does it work if it goes over again?
Oh, shoot. How much extra is left over when it goes to your health?
14.
14. So normally it would have been
7.
7, so 7 is halved to 3. It's a weird thing. I realize it is imperfect.
Mhm.
I apologize. That is a miss. It is going to follow in your steps and do the same thing. We're gonna make this quick and easy.
It's gonna action surge.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So one of those is a miss, and a 19 is the lowest for the other 3.
That means those other. It's a fighter. The other 3 will hit.
Okay. That is 8 points of fire. Which I actually should probably just total this up to make it easier.
I mean, you did say fire.
Well, you know, but three of them hit. I figured I could just get the total and then double instead of trying to double as I go and keep individual doubles.
If she pulled out a pair of shotguns.
Correct.
He's gonna shoot you again.
Again.
So,
Like that many
it
times.
is- Yeah, it's great. That is also a plus. That is
Uh-huh.
You take 64 points of fire damage.
After doubling.
That's after doubling. As it just pulls out the shotgun and just says, well, hopefully you will have an unpleasant time as well. And just at point blank with them. And then bonus action, try to repair itself a little bit. Okay. Schmeat, you're up.
All right. What's it looking like right now?
It looks like Barry is over there fighting a psycho lady, and Crystal has mostly dismantled a bot before getting lit up with shotguns.
He's closer.
Hey, look, free shotguns.
In a cloud, in a cloud of fire.
Yeah. Hence the lit up.
Does Barry seem fine where he's at?
I think Barry is relatively healthy.
They barely hit my house full.
Crystal, on the other hand,
Sounds fun.
Good to know
Technically
60
fine.
points to your health is not anything at all right now.
I think she's bloody.
Oh no, she's well and truly bloody. Just she's fine.
she's medium rare. She's medium rare at the moment. Another turn,
what?
she might be well done.
You might want to help her.
Go help Crystal.
Okay, you gonna jump the bot?
Yep.
Gotcha,
Or you
gotcha.
can just save the bot for me for later. I'll get another turn before it. I will finish it off.
If he doesn't steal it, I will.
Jump who you want, Schmeat.
And then if I don't, there's time.
Jump who you want, Schmeat.
Listen, I'm out for blood
Do
quite
what you want,
literally.
Speed.
Huh?
Do what you want.
Go fight the bot.
All right, jump the bot. Sprint across the way.
Out of rages too.
Oh shit, that's a rarity.
Because I used
We
2.
had multiple rounds.
Yeah.
That's fine though. I have other things I can use.
What would you like to do?
Beat the shit out of my fist.
Punch.
All right.
The first armored enemy of the campaign. Do its job. Not counting vehicles.
I fought many vehicles, I was going to say.
Driving a
Does
vehicle
it-
on a cliff does not count as fighting it.
I have punched some vehicles.
Does an 18 hit?
18 misses.
AC 20.
Up. Alright. Second attack. Yeah. Okay, it's a 17 plus 6.
Nessa, you'll be the next player up.
Well, assuming your turn is going to be spent hacking.
Yeah, but you got bonus action to command text and stuff still.
Fine, I still have a bonus action to punch it too. D10 up.
E.
The second one, it was like, I don't know if you heard me or not. It was a 17 plus 6, so that one hit.
Oh yeah, no, that one hit. I heard. He just went above 20, so I did it.
Yeah. And then bonus action, gonna punch it again.
Gotcha.
Go all Bully Mong style and steal its eye.
That one hits 2, 15 plus 6.
Gotcha. Roll your damages.
D10. Another D10. At least. D10s. Yeah. Three, 9, 10, 12.
I actually cannot move on here because if he dies here, this is important.
Taking 21 damage.
Explosion noises?
That is enough. Explosion noises as you run up and punch, hit one of the open chest cavity pieces, and punch again and hit one of the chest open pieces, just crashing in. One of them bounces off. You're like, ah, and it looks up to you as the last one drives in and goes, well, this was unpleasant. Goodbye.
Eh.
And it self detonates.
It was an
Everybody.
exploder.
Barry, Schmeat,
What?
Crystal, and the Psycho all have to make dex saves.
Oh, good. I'm super good at these.
You have advantage.
I
Probably.
do. Oh
Danger
yeah,
sense.
raging.
No, you have
Danger
danger sense.
Do I have finish? I don't fucking know.
Yes, that's a level 2 barbarian feature. You got it. You got advantage.
What?
Go with it, buddy.
Oh, sweet.
There's a deck save.
Yep, you have advantage on dex saving throws against you, against effects that
16.
you want it. Blinded. Ooh. 19.
Okay.
21.
Okay, y'all pass, so you get to take half. And she passed, and she's gonna roll behind Barry for a brief moment to avoid the damage.
Read my book. There it is.
So how much damage did you say it was? 20 something?
I haven't yet.
Oh.
30 points, so that's half to 15 when you pass.
And what about if I'm raging?
Because this explosive damage, you get a half it to 7.
Yay.
Learn your resistances. I can't keep track of it all for you.
Is this fire damage or explosive damage?
Explosive.
Explosion!
Okay. I still have shield.
All right. That's all of Schmeed's turn. Nessa, you're up. Bertram, you'll be the next one.
I am going to hack.
You proceed to hack. You continue to do so.
And I'm going to ready an action for text that if anyone tries to touch me, bite.
Gotcha. Bertram, you are up. Tanya, you'll be the next player up.
Okay. Barry's not locked in a grapple, but kind of sort of locked in a grapple in there. How far away from me?
I said about 60 feet away.
Okay. They've got a big scary chain object that's doing stuff. With the explosion that just occurred and them trying to interpose Barry between them and it, are they actively paying attention to their thing that is assumedly still revving?
Like the buzzsaw they have?
Yeah.
Like, it's still in their hand, and they're still very aware of it.
Okay.
They're not gonna just not be aware of the lethal weapon that they're swinging.
No, it's more the amount of what they're paying attention to.
What are you trying to do? Vague questions don't help, buddy.
I'm just seeing what's happening. Don't worry about it until I do. And then I'll probably go over it.
He's the DM. You need to worry about it.
That's why I gotta
Quite
gather
literally my
information.
job.
Okay. In this instance, probably much akin to text, just find somewhere that's more or less interposed. And then just do Torg rifle shots.
Okay.
An 11 and a 21.
21 hits. As the 11, they see that, like, whoo, and they gotta move Barry, and Barry's like, why? No, and tries to duck back and pushes them both out of the way.
Using Barry as partial cover. Barry is half cover.
20 explodey damage.
20 exploding as it clips their leg and sends them spinning out of the way, and they're like, fuck, why? Why is it always explosive? I don't like any of you right now.
That's turn.
Alright. Yeah, that sure happens. They're coming up. That coming up. Exploding from the other side of the room, coming from above, is a fellow with a large helmet and large power armored gauntlets on their hands, running down, ready to go, and you watch as the door crumples in and flies across the room.
Do they provoke any attacks of opportunity?
No, they came from the other side of the room. They came from above.
I didn't know if this room had like one door that they were just coming in from.
No. Well, even if then, they're coming in. They don't provoke it until they leave opportunity range.
I didn't know if they went by Barry or anything, because how far Barry is.
All right. As they punch in and blow the door off its hinges. As where the hell is it? As good old, with a very fun and familiar dent and emblem painted onto it, as Skullcracker has entered the room. Hey, wildly looking around, looking for stuff, and he looks over. He's like, "Oh, Bot, buddy, why?" Then he looks over at the two people standing over Bot Buddy. I would say narrows his eyes, but you can't see eyes narrowed because of a helmet. And they can't make it over there, so they're going to continue their movement in across the way, like smash their hands together for a brief moment as it overcharges, and then hit the ground and basically send a shockwave of things across the ground. I need both of you to make a dex save. For Shmeet and
Crystal?
Crystal. As they rush forward, hit the ground, and a shockwave happens, rippling, tearing up the ground, and launching pieces of shrapnel at you. What you guys got? Did I crash?
Yeah, what's
Yeah.
up?
I hear you.
Crystal and Schmeat need a deck save.
Oh shit.
22.
Pass.
I got a 15.
All right, 15. That is also a pass. Both of you take, instead of total, you guys take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as random objects are launched into you.
I still have 5 shield left.
That's the end of crystal.
That.
Oh wait. Hold on.
No, I didn't hear that. What did that say?
I'm down.
Oh, Crystal goes down as
Can I
a red,
deflect
like,
missile?
Unless 10 is
are
halved.
you a level
Unless 10
3
is a-
monk?
Yes, I'm level 3 monk.
This is not a missile, though. This is a deck save.
I never counted as a ranged weapon attack.
Yeah, not this time.
It's an area of effect.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was heard
As-
hurling rocks.
As at one point you guys are ducking, trying to get out of the way, and a particularly heavy chunk of concrete that fell from the ceiling smashes straight into Crystal, knocking her out at the moment. And Crystal goes down.
I don't have.
Tanya, you're up. Barry, you're the next player.
Yeah. Time to die.
Let it be.
Tanya, what would you like to do?
Yep. My page is being stubborn on Mythweavers at the moment. There we go. It did the thing where it loaded from the top of the screen and like slowly let in just like one little chunk at a time. That's a down crystal. How far away are they?
They're on the other side, probably a little bit farther away at, like, let's say 70-ish.
Ooh, that's really far. Oh, that is really far.
Oh,
and-
sorry. Skullcracker 70, the person fighting Barry 60.
Still inconveniently far. And activating haste with the artifact is an action.
Correct.
So... let's activate... Let's activate haste and while that lightning sort of crackles around, pop a healing word on Crystal.
Gotcha, well, that's still activating 2 of those effects in a round.
I didn't know if the haste, I didn't know if the activating the cube would
Artifact,
count.
it lets you use that as an action rather than just... So that still counts as activating 1 of those per round. You can only get 1 per round.
Oh, damn it. I'm used to item use not actually counting as a spell for these type
Well,
of
that's
things.
the thing. With item things, when they cast a spell, it's still a spell cast. It still counts.
I'm used to things like that not doing it since you can't counterspell them and such. Ah, damn it.
No, you can if it's casting a spell from an object. You can still counterspell it.
These are things to discuss later.
Yeah.
And we don't have the do we have the level 2 and under spell thing going? I don't remember. It's been
No.
a long time. Okay. Had to check there as well. I don't have anything to both move and pick Crystal up.
Do you have a health vial?
Yeah.
Robert, you could always action, get to that, move over to her, and then as the extra action, use the health vial.
Yeah. Well. Wait, what? Oh, wait. The haste action can be an item one?
The haste action can be use an item.
Oh, all right. Now, yeah, there we go. That answers that. I'm used to it only being movement and attack.
That is never what it's been limited to.
I know, but it's what it's used for. Yeah. Yeah. Dash, disengage, hide, use an object, action, attack.
Yep.
Yeah, let's pop 3 of those, run over to Crystal, and jam a needle into her.
All right, roll your healing.
I'm not a big fan of needles.
You're unconscious.
All right, end of your turn.
I'm not.
Well, that would be the end of your turn at that point, right?
That's action, extra action.
I guess that you have a bonus action if you want to do anything with that.
I think my only bonus action is healing word. My only bonus actions are spells, which don't work with the artifact.
There. All right, into your turn, they are going to use a legendary action.
Crystal, you got 3 plus 3 plus 2.
I am.
So that's 8.
Yep. As just dash in, just interpose between Crystal and her, jam a needle. Hey, sorry, that's my friend. I kind of need her alive.
So, end of its turn is going to use 2 legendary actions to make a leaping smash. As it's going to jump and slam down in the center of all of you there, and that brings back as it jumps, as Skullcracker runs forward, leaps, jumps in the air, slamming both gauntlets into the ground, causing them to piston and shockwave out. It's Crystal, Tanya, Shmi, and Barry all have to make dex saves.
So
his
his
buddy.
actually rolling because even reduced by half.
It may deal more than 4 damage.
I feel like it would do more than 4 damage.
You have 8 health. I
Okay,
thought.
I do have 8 health. Yeah.
It's
But
not.
the
It's
last
not just
one
a
half was
physical
10.
damage. It doesn't have to be
Oh.
4.
17.
It may do more than 15 damage.
It may,
Sure.
but
Hey,
I
Barry.
will say that it's not guaranteed.
Hey, Barry, you also have the extra plus 5.
What?
You're within 10 feet of Tanya now.
17 already passed. 17 already
Oh.
passed.
Well,
plus
now it's
5.
22 anyways, so. Yay.
21.
Oh, hey, mine was also 22.
At 20.
That's 20. Alright, that is, again, everything. Let us roll the 4d8.
Lettuce rolls? Okay. I don't know why you got ahead of lettuce over there, but sure.
Yeah,
All right, we need
43 damage.
Hey,
Half
that's
down
higher.
to 11.
That's
It
higher
had
than
a chance
16.
to roll low. That's why I had you roll. As everybody takes 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, I'm
And I
down
get to
again.
resist that, right?
Yes, you have
Right.
rage, man.
Look, I never fucking know what it is in this one, because I mean, at least
That's why I said it. I thought that's why I said it's bludgeoning damage.
just things
You
get a
got the
bit
rage,
weird
man.
in Borderlands version of this. All right. 5.
All right, Barry, you are up.
All right. So is the first Psycho still alive?
Yes.
Can't remember. Okay. Let's just attack them.
Go for it.
Squish. What the fuck was that? Saving. 21? 21. 21 hit.
Yes. That hits.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll your other
Anyway.
one, just to see if they hit, so you can start totaling your damage.
16.
What'd you say? Got you out there.
1, 6. 16.
16 unfortunately misses as the first one crashes down and hits them. The next one, as you try to like pull back and swing, they roll with it and slide under it.
Oh shit, my shield's down now. I get added extra D6 to that.
All right.
Only +5.
What?
Go ahead and
Oh,
discuss,
yes.
like,
Fuck,
do
there goes that.
yours.
Are they going to the attack roll or to the damage?
Damage. Just damage.
Hell yeah, man.
That's the point of being within Tanya's aura. Saves and damage.
There's
Why the
that.
fuck is he doing that weird?
Crystal, just as a bit to get ahead here while he's rolling up damage, would you mind rolling your death save and sending it to me on Discord?
Fight for your life.
Shit, fight for your
That's
life.
the whole thing
That
I
is a
can do.
unique one.
Yeah.
I forgot about that again. It has been too long since any of you have actually gone down. Not unconscious, just bleeding out right now. You still will have to roll a death save at the top of the turn, though.
Yeah, I know.
Can they just med pack themselves?
Pretty sure it just consumes their turn. I might be wrong. Let me double check my rules on the fight for your life. It has been a hot minute since anything has actually managed to survive your opening rounds, regardless of what I do with them.
Well, if we let
Thaddeus,
him
I'd like
last,
to-
things hurt.
Thaddeus?
Damage, by the way.
What, Dylan?
23 damage.
All right, there you go, Matt. 23 damage. Thaddeus, I'd like you to think about something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, fuck, I forgot before.
You know where you're at now.
On the floor, inside your
Just
aura.
just remember, Akim and Dagon taking this shit to the face basically every encounter.
So,
It's actually 26. 29 actually.
Don't know what
alright,
you're talking
29
about.
points of damage to them as you smash the hammer into them. In return, I went ahead and rolled their stuff for this. They both got she got both of her attack rolls over 20. You have another 28 points of slashing, which you resist.
Alright.
And they're gonna bonus action bolster Skullcracker as they pull out something, and basically they pull out a quick little like small dark piece that they throw across, and it hits, and it starts to crackle and energize Skullcracker a little bit. Have a pick me up. That brings it to Crystal's turn. You rolled that and sent it to me. As a quick recap, I guess, while we're right here, you are in Fight for Your Life. Your speed is reduced to 10. All rolls are made with disadvantage. You have no grenades. You have 2 turns to fight for your life before you go fully unconscious. Death saves continue, and you have a few ways to return by rolling a 20 on a death save, downing or killing a creature, your HP is restored, or somebody else uses an action.
Didn't you say they could also use a med pack?
That is, HP is restored. What would you like to do?
Guy, painted like right next to us, right?
Yeah.
I have my full suite of actions.
I mean, yeah, they have
Action
everything at a
bonus
penalty,
action.
but yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking. That I can't do.
44 time.
No, I can do. Bonus action. I was going to do this anyway. Bonus action. I'm gonna throw a seal on him.
Okay.
Action. I'm gonna use Devastate and command Tanya, Smeet, Barry, and Bertram to attack.
I don't know if I'm close enough.
Thought you
It's
only had
within
one of those
60
a day.
I got it split, so I can do one of each.
Oh,
That is like the 8th time you have asked that question.
it's because it was an upgrade, not a side grade,
I'm aware.
and we also have a long time in between its uses.
Because I rarely ever use it because it takes my whole action.
Well, everybody there make their attacks if they wish to as reaction.
Am I in range?
The range
Yeah.
is like 60 feet, I think.
Bunch of movement's been happening.
She only moved the 60 and then went down
Wait, it
where
says,
she stood.
and I think from the ruling for the last one, I had to be either be in melee range or just use a gun.
Use a
You
weapon.
can use whatever
One
weapons
attack.
you have in hand.
Like, close enough to use the melee then? Bring it.
Yes.
Yeah,
You're in
you
melee
can
range.
use a melee. You don't have to. I don't think you have to focus on a target. It's just giving you a chance to
It
do
does
so.
spend your reaction.
Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Just anyone just rolled it? Okay, cool.
I might actually need to hold my action to parry damage.
In which case,
25 to hit.
I can choose someone else, I think.
Well, you have no way of
This
knowing
is
that
all
they'd
you-
want to hold
I
it.
don't think
Yeah,
I've been
no,
well in
that's a-
range,
that's a-
actually.
Well,
You
if
got
you do the whole
Schmeat.
reaction, if you do the whole judging him based off his meta reaction, that's also a very meta play, man.
I mean, it's, hey, choose people within range. They choose if they want to spend a reaction. It's
No, you
That's
said-
what it says.
No, I said you
just
said
keep-
you wanted to move it afterward. That's all I was
No,
commenting
no, no.
on.
You don't designate. It's just everyone within range has the choice of choosing the reaction. To use the reaction.
You
I'm
have
just
to choose
saying,
creatures
hey.
up to your charisma modifier.
Aren't we using wisdom for his?
Mine's wisdom.
Sorry, wisdom. So
Is
you
that
do
like
have
3
to
or
choose
4?
the creatures you're giving it to.
Nope. Believe.
Do I still have the plus the
Yes,
D6?
Went over that one.
No, it's just a
Yes.
number of allies equal to your charisma
Yeah.
modifier that you can see. It doesn't say you
Yeah.
choose. It just says, as an action, a number of allies within your charisma modifier that you can see may use a reaction.
Yes, Thaddeus, when
So-
you're doing facts like that, you're designating people to give it to. Otherwise, it's just I go down a list and these people get it kind of thing.
Those usual things say you target that person, you target a creature, or you choose a number of creatures. It just says a number of creatures up to your modifier. Not that you choose a number of people. Creatures up to your modifier.
Yes.
Irrelevant in this instance.
Not
Guy directly next to
irrelevant,
Crystal,
yeah.
27 to hit for
Still.
14 damage, explosive.
Yeah.
Question: do I have a? Do I still have that? Where the fuck gave me the plus the D6 for being near them? Was that Crystal? Tanya.
You
That
get
is
plus
Tanya. You
There's all
still have
that-
the +5. Nobody's moved.
+5 to damage.
Oh, that's plus 5. Okay.
Crystal, do you spend your seal on the
37.
person I hit?
I am also spending a seal on the person that anyone hits.
Go.
Someone hits.
Wait,
So I
no.
can heal myself 2 points.
Shit. What else? It's 5. 42.
That is enough for them. As you bring it down and, however, finish off the psycho how you wish.
Her head goes into her chest. Just
Bonk.
Okay.
bonk.
What'd you get on the extra force damage, Thaddeus?
Forgot I needed to roll that. I'll be honest.
What was yours? What was your to hit, Eric?
27
Ah, yes.
for 14 damage, not including what he's about to say.
Yeah, 7 force damage.
Yours is explosive, right? Because Torg.
Yep.
Did Schmeat roll his stuff?
I don't know if Medina processed anything that happened.
Am I in range for it?
You were
I
in
remember
punchy
it
range.
Okay, that's all.
Actually, wait, is he in punchy range of what's his face? Well, he was on the robot, so he should be, shouldn't he?
He's in punchy range. The guy jumped into the middle of everybody, so he good.
Okay, I didn't realize he jumped in the middle of everybody.
1 punchy attack.
You're 21.
That will in fact hit.
Taking 2 of damage.
Have +5.
Punch him in the dick.
+5 to damage or +5 to attack?
Damage. Standing next to Tanya. Get your +5 damage.
It's 17 damage then. Hold on. Oh, yeah, 17.
All right, that is enough. Well, sorry, that's not enough. That is a lot.
They die.
Alright, that brings you back up to 2 HP. That is action, bonus action. I guess you have movement left if you wish to move.
Like standing up.
Like standing up.
Absolutely.
Or technically, I think. Not that it really matters.
It might be 4. Sorry, you heal. I don't have the totals.
I was going to use my own reaction to punch it.
That is a very weirdly phrased ability.
Before or after
It is, but it's so it can stack with crits.
What one?
The amount that you heal whenever something gets seal hit.
Yeah,
It goes per
very
dice.
fucking
Yeah.
Weird. It's awkward to me. Sorry. That brings it to that person's no longer here. That brings it to Shmeet. And Nessa, you're up after that.
Is this the same kind of robot that blew up
It's
earlier, or is this a
waiting.
different kind of robot?
This is a guy in
Different guy
a
busted in.
engineer suit.
Guy, I'm gonna punch him 3 times.
All right, go for it. As a side note, I'll have Carrie continue his last turn where he's just hiding out of sight, waiting for someone to step through the door.
How's Clay?
Clay's not
helping?
here.
He was getting the
Remember,
truck.
he went off to get the truck.
He's just in the parking lot, man. They've been in there a while.
He's busy dodging the sky worm.
Shit
Where's
falling
Terry?
out of the sky. Alright.
Is Terry here with us, or is he off with Clay?
It sounds like Terry's
That's it,
trying
just
to
mentioned
stop an additional people from getting it.
Got a dirty 20 and 221.
No, he's up there, like, you guys, like, he's up there by the secret door, so if somebody tries to rush in at Nessa,
Yeah.
he's going to jump them. He's hiding behind that edge.
Do we have any kind of
Alright.
flanking advantage?
There's hit.
Circle, oh fuck.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, everybody's around it.
That is a percentile dice. That is not a,
He rolled an 84 to hit.
Must have getting the +5 of the damage.
Still there.
Is that for every attacker? I mean, is that +5 to every attacker? Just
Yeah,
Every attack.
okay.
if you're within 10 feet of Tanya, you get +5 on every attack damage with melee.
Gotcha.
Get my metal dice out to go with these ones as well. Get the second D20 ready. And the D8s.
Making sure my math is that.
2 of you. 1 of you.
That's 44 damage.
Is a healthy chunk of damage. As you just throw yourself at him in a flurry of punches, kicks, bruisings, denting some of the metal.
Yeah.
So he goes, "What the fuck is this?" As he's like trying to like pry you off. Gently. As he gets you off fully after the third hit.
I should take your face.
Does he have
I
a
don't
face?
have one. Anyways, anything else for Schmeat's turn?
Bonus action. I use my bonus action. All I can do.
Did you throw 3 punches?
Yep.
That's action and bonus action, right?
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Alright, that's Schmeat's turn. Terry's gonna, like you said, he's up there parching up. Nessa's up.
Same as before. I'm gonna hack and set tech to attack.
Alright. As you finish hacking, this is actually the second turn. At the end of this turn, as you finish typing in, the final bit of the door just and the pings clank into spot. And the door lip unlatches with a slight hiss, and sorry, not slight hiss, slight grinding, and the starts to open a tiny bit. The vault door is open now.
Who dropped? That was Max.
Max, she has to go to sleep. She wanted to finish off her turn.
It is done.
But she did finish off. But that is in Nessa's turn. Bertram, you're up. Tanya, you're the next player up.
It's my turn now. Okay. They're in the fuck circle.
Deals?
What?
Seal of approval? Seal of approval?
Deal.
If they're within 30 feet, sure, why not?
No, they're like 60 away.
Yeah, I
Like
didn't think
70
so.
for-
So, in that case, I could do extra damage, or I could go for something silly, which I'm going to. Glue
Hell yeah,
gun
that's
go.
silly.
Deck save. DC 15.
Is that an area of effect?
Just on him.
Wait, how big
Single
is that
target.
area? Is it a single target?
That's what I got.
thought that cast the web effect.
I have a different description than single target, then I'll accept that and not do this.
Let me double check. It's a funny as hell idea, but let me just double check, because I thought that was like.
Because if
an
that's the
area
case,
of
I'm not
effect.
going to do that and would request that you send that to me.
Might be single target damage and then cast the web spell separately, Aaron.
Hold on, I have it right here. Yeah, no, it's it's effectively the same as the web spell. It says.
In that
This is me
case,
checking the messages.
okay. In that case, never mind. No funny gun.
Yeah, because he asked me about the use web action, item action.
Bullet. Pew
I don't know.
pew.
It could be funny with how they roll.
I'm not gonna do that because I really don't believe in bits. I'll be honest. Pew pew.
Have you seen them play in bits?
That is a 19 total and a
Jeez.
critical 29.
It's a nat 20. What? You know what? That's fine. Just yeah. Those are
Gotta give all the numbers. 9, 14 plus 3. 18 explosive damage, followed by 18 explosive damage. So 36 total.
Any chance, you know?
man is
I'm-
looking mighty bloody.
I'm about to drop
No,
4.
instead of-
I'm gonna drop 4 attacks. You know, maybe you want to drop seals on him.
I am too far away.
I'm trying.
as you set up.
Cutting out.
I'm trying to talk. People keep speaking, but very not to talk over them.
You're cutting out really badly.
No, you're cutting out.
So I'm stopping.
You may need to leave and come back. He left and came back. His icon didn't disappear.
Right. Apparently. Anyways, I was gonna say, as you fire off the 2 rounds exploding into his side, sending him reeling, he is a very bloodied individual. Like, very, very. On your turn.
Last turn.
Alright. That brings it up to his turn. Everybody's around him. Like, he is literally surrounded by people. He is to let off another big explosion, honestly, around him. Up the charge is used this time, though. Everybody needs to make a con save.
Cool.
Is Barry close enough for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
25.
10.
Oh, that is a rare failure.
That was a 2. I was saying, no, I'd say, yeah, that was a. I'm at +8. That was a 2 on a die. Metal dice, you're not supposed to fail me like that.
You know, I don't
Here's
like
the
this many
18.
people in here near my fault. How much?
18.
Pass.
Was that? Did you have that? Yeah. Still got a +5 being near Tanya.
Oh. Plus
you already
5 more.
passed.
It's already a pass, man.
Crystal,
Gotta
does it
double
matter?
check.
Probably doesn't matter, but I have 18.
Maybe there's like a push effect or something.
Schmeat,
18 is a pass.
con save for Schmeat.
Dina?
Is it 25?
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You said that earlier. Thank you. Yeah, that's everybody. So I think just Tanya, the only one that failed was Tanya on this one. Tanya, you take 31 points of explosion damage as he just smashes the gauntlets again as Digistrike particles appear around them and explodes again. Everybody else takes 15. And Tanya, you are thrown 15 feet away.
Can I reaction? Can I reaction my ancient sword?
Yes.
Say so 31 down to 15.
You are still, however, thrown back by the force of the explosion.
All right. Brain
Because I
function.
need some breathing room, I think. Ah.
Oh, I know how to help with that. I'm gonna open your lungs.
Well, that's just that's just mad thinking. That's just disturbing. All right. That's that turn. So you have a bonus action. Ba, 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 ba.
Was that save or suck
No.
or?
No, you took 15 points of explosive. Great. Bonus action. Can't really do anything. Well, we're gonna do that. Gonna charge that some. Gonna shift that. Okay. And his turn, Tanya. It is your turn.
Oh,
There
kick,
you are, the next player up.
kick back off of the being pushed back. Just dash straight back forward. I'm gonna keep attacking. I got 4 attacks here. No, I want him dead. Let's bonus action mark him.
Gotcha.
Mark the free use off. All right. Attack 1 is dirty 20.
Yes, that'll hit.
I will be smite. It is paladin time. Oh yeah, the extra d6 for the explosion. D6. So first one, do I need to separate damages?
Not for this one.
Okay. So 10 plus 8 plus 2 is 20. 4 plus 1 is 5. 25. Modifier goes up to with 10. So 35 on the first. That d6 in the pool.
All right.
Second point. 16 on the die plus, what am I at, 10 or 11? Or no, not that high to hit, that's the damage. 8. So 24.
All right.
Yeah.
That is a hit. With your bonuses, how would you like to finish this?
Opening his lungs, like I said. Of just take both the blades and sit there, and it's probably a bit, might be a bit busted up where Schmeat was breaking in, but either actually no, this is a big guy, right? He's tall, he's big.
Decently chunky. He's not super tall.
Huh. I mean that's good enough, but just take the dual blades kind of under his ribs, and just kind of scissor in and then just rip his lungs out, cutting a hole open in the chest. There you go, breathing room. Here you go, Schmeat. And just kind of, just out of the blood pool that's there, just cup her hands together and just have a little sip.
See ya.
Ooh,
Oh, I haven't got
a dog bowl.
Throw Schmeat the lungs and just get on her knees a second and just start sipping. I haven't got to do this in a few days. Weeks? I don't remember the last time we stopped to kill a bandit. I've been thirsty. Normal food just doesn't hit the same.
It's me.
Is that the end of initiative then?
Yeah, no, he's dead. That's why I just wasn't interrupting because
Okay. No, she's just taking a sip. She's just taking a sip, I guess, while Schmeat's eating and other people are doing whatever.
I was half expecting yet another person just gonna bust through. So shall we investigate? Let's go investigate the
Hallway.
vault. The vault. Oh no!
Well,
Also gonna check the loot the bodies.
Let's probably call it here. Loot and then other stuff
that was
next
the
time because Max is.
that was the plan. I just didn't interrupt talking if that was happening.
Yep, and Matt can post all the loot in chat or have it ready to post.
I'll have it ready to post.
Yeah, we put a lot of bullshit in between.
We get a call out for it as you guys take a breather and an odd amount of silence. At a very loud, unearthly, a very unloud and ungodly screech outside, with more explosions.
We're
It's
probably
kind of
not looting
absurd.
slowly. Things are still scary.
Question you might. How'd you fight?
I didn't say lose slowly.
Anything for closing?
I got a
I
sip.
want the kaiju to win.
Hey guys, nobody got eaten by the kaiju. That's a plus.
Yeah.
Matt, I was ready to just throw down and have to suck it up and drop 4 smites in public on a worm.
Okie dokie.
However,
Goodbye.
did not have to.
remind you that
Actually, we only had
sirens
one
are
big interaction with the
scary.
worm.
Bye.
Yeah.
Paladins provide dopamine.